we're live!
That's a walker.
We're live. Welcome to every Tenday. It's D&D for families and young adventurers, where a dad plays D&D with his kids.
Hello!
Hello.
Just imagine.
A couple of hours ago, a weird figure entered the clearing of the shrine that you are currently camped by and then rode off, having some weird dialogue with a nearby acolyte and attendee of the shrine. A human female by the name of Solace Benedict. And as the recent hours have passed, the nearby caravan with the seer who told your fortune cleverly and accurately is starting to pack up. They're attaching the stock ponies to the front of the caravan, and they seem to be getting the F out of H. It is, let's roll for weather again. So temperature
19.
19. Okay, it's a hotter morning. There is a humidity in the air as wind,
12.
a light, no breeze occupies the forest, and precipitation, please.
11.
No rain. So it is up the day as we come into the early part, the first 10 day of melt, the month of melt. There is a humidity, and with that humidity comes a stench. The warmth of this day, maybe the first warmest day of the year, who knows, brings with it the smell of the nearby bogs and marshes up through the natural vegetation. And so there is this kind of sickly sweet smell permeating the forest on top.
Dead bodies that we left.
Yeah, of the nearby corpses of these walking dead, roll credits, walking dead creatures that assailed you on investigating the shrine of Sir Oren Neville Smythe, the person who founded this small province on the most distant frontier, southern frontier of the Everdales. Close, very close, shockingly close to the wicked realm of Gormley, just 20-30 miles to the south of where you are now. So, nearby in the shrine, whose secret entrance, or let's say concealed entrance, doesn't look like it was designed to be secret, but it was designed to fit in with the aesthetic of the statue upon the dais upon which it is situated, this large 9-10 foot tall marble statue of a brave and proud looking knight. He stands upon a dais upon which there is a sculpting of a scroll, an open scroll, upon which is written his epitaph. And it is through your clever investigation you found that the scroll actually conceals very effectively the entrance to a small crypt. You both are smart enough to have guessed that the crypt houses some of the other notable persons and soldiers of whatever activities Sir Oren Neville Smythe took part in, whatever military or combative escapades he took part in, and whose tombstones and epitaphs line the floor of the top part of the shrine. So you have the statue in the middle, the floor covered in all of these wonderful recordings of brave soldiers' lives, then pillars of this rounded shrine here in the middle of the forest. Your journey just to get to this shrine, even though it was slightly less than a day's journeying, was wrought with perils. Being assailed by these wicked, slimy, poisonous, bat-like things with long proboscises on your walk through the grasslands and moorlands to get to the forest. And then once in the forest, a very shocking encounter with a small group of bandits left one of them dead, shot with a crossbow quarrel straight through the throat. But it also meant the retrieval of a new treasure that you've been tinkering with and playing with and trying to understand, which seems to be some sort of weird flashbang stick. You don't really understand much more about it yet. But it has a trigger not uncommon to your crossbow, and it does not have the cross frame with the tension strings. It's just a long tube of mostly metal and wood with intricate carvings, nature-like organic carvings along the metal barrel, out of which seems to come a bright flash and a loud crack sound that echoed through the woods when you tested it. Other than that, you know very little else about what it might do, other than it seems to have something to do with some powder you add to it. Remind me, did you fully test that?
I think I tried, but I think I put it in the wrong place or
right.
something. Yeah.
So you're not sure, and you think that the small metal ball bearings that you found in a pouch also have, were given in a pouch, have something to do with it. Carl, your companion to the shrine, and who was going to be escorting you down south towards the river and along east towards Darkwood Ruins, something that you have not seen yet, but you have heard ominous tell of. You have parted ways here at the shrine. The threats of the bandits and of these weird bat-like creatures was enough to unnerve you, such that you decided that the forest and this shrine would be a good place for you to part, for now at least. And Carl, in his weird, nihilistic, fatalistic way, having been helped back from unconsciousness by you, only sees that it is fate to remain alive, whilst those around him, what little you could gather from his history, die, perish. And so he wandered off to the south to do the only thing that he seems to know how to do: kill trolls. So, it is some hour and a half since the strange rider left, galloping as fast away from the shrine as they had arrived. Here and there, Solus Benedict quietly attends to the duties of cleaning the tombstones and the statue, especially of the recent bloodletting that has taken place upon it. Still in the vicinity of the shrine and the crypt, there is the distant sound of scraping and of the same undeath sounds that you heard coming forward out of the crypt that you fought. Much reduced now. Perhaps one, maybe two such individuals you can make out. It is unnerving and strange, but for now, with the scroll back up and dragged back into place,
Yeah, it's back to...
yeah, you feel a certain degree of safety. This midday onwards is yours.
Right.
Hang on. Hello, mate. Alright. I'm going to go over to Solus.
Okay, you approach her. She's down on her hands and knees, kind of scrubbing the marble work.
Hello, are you alright? That guy kind of hit you. You doing alright?
Thanks for asking. Yes, I suppose.
Do you need any did it break the skin or anything?
You can notice definitely there's a graze across her left cheek as she speaks to you. She says, I'll be all right.
Are you sure? I got a medical kit, so just let me know if you need anything. I don't want it to get infected or anything, especially with all these dead bodies around.
That's very kind of you.
I was wondering, do you know anything about what he was talking about?
Some mask he was blathering about?
And did you know anything about that mask?
No.
Insight check.
Okay, go ahead.
19.
19. No, seems pretty straight up about it. You do know that she, you notice a flicker and she compresses her lips as if, and you notice that to be somebody who wants to say more but doesn't say more, but not on a matter related to the mask. But there seems to be something troubling her. No, it wasn't that. The mask I know nothing about.
I don't notice that, do I? Well, just want to let you know we're here to help if you need anything. We'll probably stick around here a little longer because we're still figuring out what we're going to do next, so...
You're free to remain here as long as you please.
Oh, thanks. That means a lot.
I'm not in charge of this. I simply attend to the shrine.
Ah, right. Do you know who is in charge of this?
Well,
If there is anybody, maybe not.
the lords.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
It was commissioned by Sir Oren's son.
Oh. Who's his son?
Same name as the current, but obviously
Oh.
second Kentish Smythe the second, or Kentish Smythe the first.
Right.
Commissioned the construction of this shrine 20 years ago.
So, I can still hear a thingy in there. Like, do you want us to go? Because we'll be alright if you want us to go in there and kind of like, and maybe we could put these bodies back in there. Because I think we don't want to just leave them out and be disrespectful, right?
That's your choice to make.
Well, just seeing as you seem to care a lot about this shrine, I thought I would just run it by you to see if that's all right. But if you have no quarries with it, we might be doing that today.
Very well.
All right.
So long as... Let me know if you're going to be opening the crypt, because I would like to keep myself back at a fair distance.
Yeah, of course. All right, Maverick, you good to do that? I think there's more in there.
So we're just going to open it up and...
Well, I mean, I want to put these bodies back in there because I don't want to be disrespectful. They're obviously people of importance. We can't just, let them be out.
Right, okay, I understand. Let's open it up then.
Alright. Solace, you might want to back up a little bit.
Very well. You notice her giving you strange looks.
Fair enough.
Alright, team. Let's do it. I'm going to try and open them.
Okay, yes, you find the two bows that hide the little things, and then...
Get ready.
that pushes it back.
Yeah.
I'm just going to ready a green flame blade.
Very well, okay. And then you put your fingers up to the sides of the scrolls. Right, get them in. And the smell of crypt dust comes out, and loud and clear, echoing out of this marble stone chamber, you hear and at the end of the little 5-foot walkway, or a tunnel really, for access tunnel, you see a hand come over. And at the edge comes this half rotten away face. This one has a metal helmet that now doesn't fit so well with the decay and the decomposition of the head. So this metal helmet, very nose guard and just solid metal domed helmet comes up. One eyeball hangs out and swings slightly. And starts coming along. Roll initiative then, please.
Oh. 6.
16.
Alright, well, I got a natural 20.
Well, I still readied green flame blade, so can I use it as a reaction then?
Did you say you ready it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead then, make your attack roll as a reaction.
15.
That definitely hits.
9 points of piercing damage, and is there any creature within 5 feet of it?
I would say, let me just check this out at the bottom of the walkway. Yeah, that's about 5 feet away from it. Okay, so
They take full damage then.
you take 9 points of piercing, and then 4 points of fire.
Yeah.
Kind of goes, so you stab straight forward, you kind of push Rowan out of the way slightly and then just stab straight down the end, and your reach is 5 feet with the rapier, which means that you're able to straight through like here, and then some flame kind of like builds and goes past the zombie and down, and you hear that's another nearby undead
Does
gets
it sound like... Sorry.
it gets hit by your flame. Go ahead.
Does it sound like just 2? From...
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna back up.
Alright, it's the zombie's turn. Top of the round, that's your reaction.
Oh yeah,
for this round.
oh yeah.
So it's the zombies go, so one attack is your green flame blade is your action. This zombie comes down the thing towards you.
No, he pushed past
1 to 3 you, 4 to 6 you, 1 and goes for you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
For a slam attack. It's going to punch you with its big stump arm. That's a terrible attack. That definitely 7 to hit. No.
That's a hit.
It misses you. It uses its movement, the rest of its movement, to come out and to. It doesn't really have much in the way of tactical things. So it just kind of like stumbles forward. So it stumbles out of the hole onto the ground, up, and stumbles forward 10 feet. So that it kind of like then lurches back round. And uses its other 5 feet to come forward, so it's within 5 feet of both of you.
Great!
Right? The other zombie goes 5 feet up the stairs, 5 feet along the corridor, and likewise comes out and goes for 1 to 3 you, 4 to 6 you, 6 you.
Let's leave the stairs.
That's an 8 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, just swings wide. I believe you're next.
I'm going to shoot it.
The first one that came out or the second?
First one.
First one, okay.
I think I have disadvantage because it's at such close range.
Yeah, it's 5 feet away, so roll with disadvantage.
Brilliant. Okay, that's still good. 25.
Jeez.
Definitely hits.
Okay.
As it comes out, you're just whoa!
Whoa!
Ready it.
9.
9.
Yes.
And it goes wedges straight up through its jaw. You literally shoot from the hip. You just like turn around, just through its jaw, out through here, like literally spearing the eyeball. And it's like,
Alright, you grimy fellow, don't you worry, you'll be gone soon.
Alright, that's your action. You want to do anything else?
I guess I'll use. Well, no. I'm in. Yeah. I'll face step 30 feet away. Because it doesn't provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay, cool. You do that from outside the columns of the shrine? Or you just,
Yeah, so I can shoot them better.
Alright, cool. You do that. So that it kind of turns around to look at you, and then you're just. Its intelligence doesn't even get to track where you go to. It's just like. Hey, you're up.
I
You
guess
now have 2 zombies very close to you.
green flame blade I'd like to do.
Are you doing your main attack on the first one that you attacked, or the second one?
The second one.
Okay, go ahead. Make your attack roll.
10.
That still hits.
Great. 8 points of piercing and then 4 to the other.
Okay, the 4 to the other one drops it. So it's going to make its con check. It needs to get a 9 or more. Oh, sorry, DC, yeah. Right, so you go. It just got a crossbow bolt through here, and then you run up and stab it through the side. And you must cut something in it that was sort of keeping it up, and it just sort of folds backwards, like you go straight through its spine or something, and it kind of folds backwards and falls down on the ground. And then it just goes, and swings its arm around, and it's not walking now, so I'm going to put its movement down to 10 feet on
it's
this
the
one.
crawling dead.
Yeah. Oh no, excuse me, you stab the other one.
Stab
the other one so it doesn't fold, but your green flames shoot to that one, and it's and it drops. This green just like apparating off of it. It gets up for more. Alright, that the end of your go?
Sure.
Alright. You do not have mage armour.
Yeah, I do. It lasts for 8 hours.
You do have mage armour on, so that's good. Alright. I'm going to say, because you face stepped out of the way, both zombies are going to go towards... Actually, no, because if you're on death, there's a chance that they ignore you and they head towards life, you or Solace. So I'm going to say...
Did Solace get back? By the
she's
way.
not bad, she's only got 30 feet of movement. So I'd say 1 or 2 it's you, the rest it's you.
Okay.
Yeah, they both go for you. Okay. They can't make it to you in this time, but they start to come towards you, and it's quite freaks you out because you literally just hurt one of them, and they just like ignore you and start heading over towards you. So they're going to use their action to dash to just move further.
Right.
So they use so they get to you.
All right,
they're
hello,
unable to attack you. They're like they're right on you, and it's your go. You're at point blank range again.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Use your short sword.
Your choice. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Short sword does the same amount of damage. I may as well do it. Sorry, that was cold. 17 to hit.
You're cool. You don't need an 8 to hit these things. Yes, that hits.
Oh wait, why am I rolling again?
Which one are you going for? The one that's burnt and looks almost completely dead, or the other
Almost
one?
completely dead one.
Alright, go for it.
That's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Okay, you hack its whole arm off and it's its body. It drops.
Can I use action surge, please?
Yes, of course you can.
Dude, stay down! Wait, 13.
13, yeah, you hit.
6.
Just gonna go back up.
I'm gonna waste my action surge on that.
It needed an 11 because it's 5 plus the damage taken. I rolled an 11. So I'm afraid it still gets up.
no!
This thing is so in pieces now, but it's still like it's still going for you. That's the end of your go.
At the end, it'll just be a head.
It's your go. They are now 30 feet away from
Okay,
you.
I'll walk over to them.
Okay, you walk over to them.
And I'm going to attack the the healthy one.
Can I just pause you for a second? How much damage do you last round with your
8.
8, thank you.
14 to hit, yeah, I think.
You just calmly walk over.
5 points of piercing damage. The other one, it takes 4 points of fire damage.
So it's got a saving throw of 9, which it makes. This thing is further burnt. Imagine it's like it's quiet.
Again!
It gets back up to 1 hit point. I love zombies.
No!
Die! Alright, it's their go. 1 goes for you, 1 goes for you. I rolled a 1 and a 6. So I'm going to say that the burnt one goes for you with a slam.
Okay. The scary one.
That's 14 to hit.
No, misses.
Okay. And for you, again a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Both of them swing wildly and wide. It's your go. Which one are you going for? Mr. Bernie?
Yeah, Mr. Bernie.
Okay, go for it. This poor thing.
I know.
Short sword attack?
Yeah, I hit.
Great. Remember, add your dexterity
6,
modifier to the damage,
yeah.
6? Okay, so 11 or...
No!
This thing keeps getting up. You are literally, like, you're plunging your blade into it, like, die! And you pull out.
Oh, shit!
You pull out, you're like, ah! And this thing just, like, gets up. Still reaching for you. These things are driven by a supernatural hunger for living flesh.
You'd think hitting it in the head would do so.
That supersedes any seemingly lethal blow. Your one is also looking in really bad shape now, the one that you just stabbed. Top of the round, they go for you again. The burnt one reaches out for you. That's a 13 to hit.
Misses.
And for you, a 17 to hit.
That just hits you.
Just hit. Slams you. Taken unaback by your slight fumble at the shock of these things just keep coming. Also, something about their nature that disturbs you, because it seems to mimic your very recent experience of coming out of the ground and being so still and just continuing. Something slightly unnerves you about it. And this zombie manages to get a hit in past your defences. You suffer. Ooh, you take a big one. With your momentary fumble, it manages to swing wildly past your defences. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it, both hands, not driven by its muscular power, but by some supernatural undead power, as slams into you. You hear a rib crack, and if there were any breath in your body, it would expend through your mouth, but it doesn't, as it just smashes into you. Right, that's the zombies go. Top of the round. Put these things down.
Just die.
Yes, I hit. 10.
You finally smash its head in. Literally, you flatter the blade and its head just. I rolled a 1 on its undead fortitude. It is gone. You're up.
I'll attack this guy.
Go for
it. 12, yeah.
Definitely hits. Super easy to hit.
7 points of damage.
7, it's down.
No!
12, I rolled the 12. This one lifts its head and goes out, like, leaps out for you again. 14 to hit?
No.
Fails. You'll go. You see the thing again getting up and just, it will not drop.
5.
5.
No!
Natural 20. You
Oh my
go
god!
over, and it's like literally the two of you now, like stab. Okay, it's your go.
Attack it.
It's a 1 hit point.
I hit, yeah, obviously.
Give me some good damage.
Oh, come on, 4 points of damage.
Right. Afraid it will not go down. The pair of you are now just plunging your swords into its head. It goes for 1 to 4 you. 5. It goes for you. That doesn't hit. It's your go. Yep. Roll me some damage. Put this thing down. 8. Alright.
Oh my
1
God.
to 12, it dies. I rolled an 18. I rolled an 18. It will now.
That's not even a threat.
Its jaw is completely off. Its lower jaw is completely off. It's just half its head is caved in. It's your go.
Attacking it
Go
again.
for it.
Yes.
You're going to get some well-deserved experience for this.
8 points of damage.
8, though. So, 1 to 12, it's dead. How do you want to do this?
I just, with my rapier, I just wave it and I just like it cuts into multiple pieces.
Okay, goes to get up and you literally they slide off and there is stillness in the forest once again. No sounds. Just the empty black hole of the crypt. Access corridor, and around you a total of 5
Yeah, I think so.
quite long dead corpses.
Can I actually look through, see if I can search them? I don't think they have anything on them. But
Sure you can, yeah, go ahead. Investigation.
I wouldn't
check,
grave rob.
No, I want to see if there's anything on them that's reanimating them. 4.
4. they're mainly gunk, and they're wearing armour that kind of matches. They're all wearing sort of chain. It looks like they were buried in chain with tabards over the top. I think they're called tabards. Go down to a belt and then out. That have the same symbolism of them on them as you noticed on some of the coins. So clearly these were soldiers with both your intelligence of the Everdales.
Yeah.
But man, they're looking worse for wear.
Yeah.
Nearby, Solace comes over clutching her pendant, which is in the profile of a silver dragon head. And she comes over. Is it done?
Yeah.
Should be.
These poor souls. Struggling down there in the crypt for days.
Do you want to help us put them back in?
I will bless the bodies.
That's a good idea. What will that do?
Well, if my prayer is heard, prevent them from rising again.
Oh, well, that would be good.
Do you mind if me and Rowan go down into there to see if there's anything that's been bringing them back up?
Like I said to your companion, you are welcome to go down there. I have no governance over this shrine. I simply care for it. But if I hear sounds of undeath, I can't promise I won't close the tomb.
Oh, well, we'll be able to handle them. You won't have to do that. But of course, we want to ask you because we want to be respectful. But, maybe please don't close the tomb because we can just dispatch them like we did these. We just want to help, and that wouldn't be very helpful, if you don't mind me saying.
If I hear sounds of undeath, and I do not think that you are down there or alive anymore, maybe you've been animated in the same way these poor honourable soldiers were, I cannot promise that I will not seal the tomb. For the protection of those who visit, for the protection of those pilgrims that come for some glimmer of hope. Lord knows the last few days that these noises have been coming from beneath. It has put many visitors off.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, if you seal more people in there, the noises are just going to get louder and louder because there'll be more people in there.
And I'm not a warrior like you. I must think of those who visit here. I will not leave it open if I hear sounds of undeath.
Alright, well, you know what? I'll keep shouting back to you. Be like, hey, Solace, we're still up. We're still going. Don't you worry. Don't close the thingy. I'll do that, like, every now and then, alright?
Alright, we can't be bothered with this. I'm going into the tomb.
Okay, on your own, or are you taking bodies with you, or what's the deal? What are you
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to check it out first.
Alright,
Okay.
well, I'll grab a body that can actually be, that's not too damaged to begin
Alright.
with.
I'd say it takes you a while, because like I said, it's quite a narrow little, thing. You're having not that much trouble crawling down there because of your body mass, but with your head and your musculature, you have greater, you're more encumbered getting in there and dragging a body down. So you prop one up against her, then you crawl down, and then you kind of drag it with you. But that's only after you've got an entrance. It's about a 5-foot access sort of little corridor, if you like. Although you can't walk down it, obviously you crawl down it. Access shaft, probably that's the word. And then you're at the top of a very small 5-foot stone staircase that leads upwards.
I'm going to light a torch then.
Okay, you light the torch and then the flickering lights illuminate a small, almost shaped like a ziggurat crypt. So you go down the quite steep staircase. Actually, I'll put that at 10 feet, maybe just for Just trying to work out the scales of this. So you go underground. You realise when you get to the bottom of the stone staircase that you're underground now. Right, so you're beneath ground level. And you're looking up and it goes like this. And you realise that the very top is the access corridor and the the dais upon which the statue stands. Does that make sense? So the bottom, when you get to the bottom, it's much broader and more open than it was getting access from the top. And here you see, built into the wall, very much Draugr style in Skyrim, these small holes where the bodies would have been placed. You see lots of linen wrap lying around, discarded, recently discarded. And above each of the 5 holes that you see around the walls, you see above them, not as ornately done, because this was not designed to be viewed and marvelled upon and honoured. This is private. But there is a simple brass plaque above each hole denoting the name of the different soldiers.
Can I read each one?
Sure, okay. Let me just find the list of names here. Alright. What's Okay, the first one you see is Georg Finch, Esquire.
Okay.
Knight of the Dales, an excellent person, well-natured, discreet and virtuous, most affectionately loved by his relations and most justly esteemed by all that knew him. That's all it says.
Oh.
Hope it wasn't that one that I absolutely just said it.
Yeah, you just most justly esteemed. And then the next one, so that's Georg. The next one. Thomas Blake, Esquire. Thomas. Spelled like Thomas, basically. Yeah. Thomas Blake. Most devoted and pious of knights.
What was the first guy's name?
Georg
Finch.
Thomas Blake. Next is Henry Rosewell. Most indulgent and affectionate of warriors.
That was definitely that
guy. The guy we just obliterated.
So how many is that?
3.
That's 3.
3. Sorry, what was that last guy's name?
Henry Rosewell.
Henry, that's it, Henry. Next one. I'm literally going off. So we went for my research for this. We went to Bath Cathedral, and I got and I took the photos of the ones weeks ago of like who would be here. Good. Okay, so this one is William Hargood. Sir, this one's Sir William Hargood. Served his sovereign and the Dales with zeal and fidelity. So that's William, and then the final one. Philip Leman. 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 Philip Leman.
Lemon. God.
And it just says underneath in quotes, them also which sleep in Palladius's good grace.
Is that just French for the man?
Le man. Philip the man.
And those are the 5 names that rest here.
Them also that sleep in.
That sleepeth. Oh, hang on a minute.
Sleep in Palladius' good grace.
Them also, which sleep in Palladius' good grace.
Right. I'd like to thoroughly investigate the place.
Okay. So you're going to investigate. What are you going to be doing?
Dragging bodies down.
So you're mainly going to be doing that, not investigating, okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to say for the next... I'm going to say it's going to be a good 20-minute to half-hour job, depending on your athletics check, just to get a sense of the time. So give me athletics. You're successful, whatever, how long it takes.
It's your elbow.
It really hurt. I carried on quite well. I thought, and then you hit him!
Oh.
Put your baby
He cries, the zombie cries, and rubs
This is
its arm. What did you
I'm
get?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say it takes you about 40 minutes then to take all 5 bodies carefully, because you want to try and do it carefully, don't you? You both seem to have quite a sense of respect about who these were in life. So it takes you a while to do it, to bring them down. The stone staircase in particular requires you dragging them along, putting them over your shoulder like that, and then you kind of fireman lift them down.
Okay, every now and then I'll shout to Solace, "We're still here, mate! Like, don't close a thing!"
Sure,
Still
she
up.
can see that you're busy, you're coming backwards and forth. Meanwhile, you're going to be investigating.
Yeah.
So give me a single investigation check.
Okay.
Now, are you investigating the bodies, the burial tombs?
Just everything in it.
everything. All right, so general investigation, go for it.
19.
All right, cool. All right. And do you just want details, visual details that you notice, or are you? Because investigation, you're actually getting in there and you're being physical. Can you give me a better idea of the kind of thing you're looking for, hoping for? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just looking around if there's like something that might be bringing these guys back to life, or if there's that mask, whatever that guy was talking about down here.
Sure. Okay. So I also want you to give me a general intelligence check. The DC's going to be about 13 for this.
13.
13. Great. Okay. So you did notice something Solace said about that these bodies have been here for quite a few days. And with that intelligence check clicking in, you go, that probably would fit in with the bodies raising in the marshes to the east of here that you came out of the ground.
Mm.
So you don't, you're just busying yourself. You get a ping of, there's a correlation there. That's all I'll say, all right? Okay, you look around the tombs. It is large. This whole crypt, has been built from large, roughly 2 feet squares of marble, of white marble. It is solid as hell. Like, to try and disrupt this tomb, or if you do this crypt, or to try and get into it, if you didn't know the entranceway, the access portal, would be nigh on impossible without insane force. So you get an immediate sense as you start to feel the walls of the solidity of this place. This has been built to last. This whole place, white marble lasts. That's the bottom line. It's a very dense stone.
It's a good choice.
Yeah, it's a really good choice. With your intelligence and that investigation roll, marble, this would have had to have been brought in because you know that the lands near here are clay-based. You know that because you dragged yourself out of it. This is not built on granite or anything like that. You know enough to know this has been shipped in. Like, somebody cared enough to want to build this. This man, Sir Oren, is an important part. This is an important crypt. As you look around, 10 minutes pass, 20 minutes pass, you mainly notice how beautifully these stones have been laid. It's not very dusty down here, apart from the linen that has come out. Is everything right?
No, I was looking at the minifigures.
Okay, stay with me. So apart from the linen that has obviously fallen off these characters when they've been wrapped in it, and then they've animated, they've obviously ripped themselves out of it. So there's linen shreds all over the place. There isn't the kind of dust or grime of the tomb. This is fresh, and it's probably only been here for 20 years. It's been sealed for most of that. You can tell. As you start to look a bit closer, though, the way these burial crypts are arranged, there's not any real pattern to it. There's only 5 of these kind of, what do you call them? The actual burial place, right? And they're all directly opposite the stone staircase. Right, so the stone staircase, and then it basically goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're the ones that, as you're investigating, you're now having trouble trying to get the bodies back up into there because they're literally at arm's reach. And as you hear your friend huffing and puffing, you stop looking at that wall where the 5 figures are buried, and you turn your attention to the other wall. And you see the stone staircase going up to the access way out, and then you see the walls on this side aren't built with marble this side. It's more like a kind of a limestone or something else, a softer rock. As if the honoured dead should have the finest stone, but it's almost as if maybe there was a limited supply of it. None of this interests you particularly much, but something does interest you. You feel a slight breeze. And it's not coming from above. You go over to the wall, you go to the left of the staircase going up, and there's just this little area. You go over, and you swear you can feel this very softest breeze coming from somewhere. So you start to investigate. And there's the lines of the equally sized limestone chunks. But then you see a perfect finger-sized hole right at the end of one of the lines. You just see this little hole. You put your ear to it.
But your eyes when you get stabbed out.
Your 19 investigation makes you aware of that. You're feeling a breeze coming out from this small hole.
Can I stick the end of my rapier in the hole?
Yeah, I'd say it's long enough for that. Okay. Alright.
Around the hole.
So you... And then you start to push it down there. It goes, and it goes, and it goes. Your sword goes all the way in to the hilt, into this hole.
Oh, it's not just like a crack in the stone.
No, it's not a crack.
Yeah, I know.
It's a perfect round hole at the end of a seam of the rock. There's this perfect round hole.
Can I investigate the area around that? See if there's like...
So that 19 gets you that far, right? In everything that you noticed and you were looking around. If you want to now investigate more locally in that area, roll.
I will do so. 20.
Nice. Okay, well that was the DC. So you're like, well maybe this is just, you know, it leads to the surface and maybe there's some air getting in or these kind of things. So you start to look around there. And then you look at the other end. And you notice a seam in the rock here. 2 seconds. Just going to get my book. And so the staircase comes down here. You're still huffing and puffing, putting the last body in.
Mate, you can do it.
Right? Staircase comes down here next to you, so it's solid wall here, and you've got about, I'd say about 5 foot of limestone, 2 blocks like that. The circle's here. You come along. You're now looking. Come right along to the staircase. You see.
You're right in front of the camera.
Oh, excuse me. Here.
When you have a look to the stairs.
Right here. Right where the stairs meet the limestone, you run your finger down it, and it's almost like clay-like substance, crumbles away in that corner, almost like polyfiller, right? Yeah. And you crumble it away, and underneath it you find a thin copper wire running from that seam of rock to the floor.
There's only one thing to do when you see a wire.
Okay, you at this point are now finishing putting the last.
Come on, mate, you can do it. Get back to
it
me.
literally on tiptoes, and it's like it's the leg. You need to get it in, but it keeps bending. And you're like, and you get the butt of your short sword and just manage to like.
Right, and then I step back and be like, night, everyone. Hope you have a good night and sweet dreams. And I'll turn back around. I'll turn around.
Okay.
Can I pull on the wire? See if it has any.
Well, it's quite flush with the stone, but you can get your fingers around it. So the wire goes downwards, but it's up against the seam. So you could kind of get your fingers around it if you want to.
Yeah, can I try and pull on it?
Okay, yeah. It's not loose, so it's not like you follow it down and you pick up that end at the bottom. The end at the bottom seems to be fastened. But as you put your fingers around it and pull it, somewhere deep behind this rock you hear a kong. And out of that little thing, some dust comes.
Gonna push on it.
Okay, you push on the stone. Give me a strength check, please. Mr. 8 strength.
1.
He was.
So you feel that and you stop.
No, he doesn't do that. He goes.
My elbows come out the back of my arm. Like, oh.
You break your own.
It's SpongeBob.
That's so gross. You push so hard you're kind of skinny.
My skeletal arm kind of like.
Ew.
It doesn't budge.
Rowan.
Yes.
Look
at them. They're all sleeping so peacefully.
I wasn't paying attention to that, was that?
Oh, well, it was very difficult. Like, you could have helped a little bit.
Right, well, I was busy discovering this. I think it's some sort of passageway.
Oh, I like passageways.
I need you to push on it because I tried.
Can't you do it?
I almost sprained my wrists.
Oh, that's alright. Don't worry, I can do it. I'm going to push on it.
Alright.
It's not that my strength's great either. I got natural 1. 3.
Okay, yeah, you have a go and you both join in and everything.
You.
Nothing budges.
Oh, man.
Oh, darn. Okay, darn it.
Well, what else can we do? Why do you think this is a passageway?
Because I pulled on that and there's a breeze.
There's a hole in the wall. Wait, do I see it? Can you point it out to me, please?
Yeah, I just...
There's a hole in the wall. Alright, well, have you put your finger in it yet?
I put my rapier in it.
I'm going to put my finger in it. Please don't be cut off.
Your finger becomes stuck.
Oh, no.
Pull my finger! Okay, you put your finger in it. It feels like smooth sandstone. But also, you can feel the cold, like some slight cold on the end.
Alright, why is there a hole? I'm going to look through it. Please don't stab my eye out.
Nothing, dark.
I'm going to whistle through it.
What?
Okay, when you do that... Yeah, let me think. Yeah, you hear an echo.
Oh. Hello.
How are you even getting up close with this thing when your mushroom is like
I go
that?
like this.
You can't even look through like binoculars.
I can. What do you mean?
You can't like look. You can't put your head up against the wall or anything.
No, I can't. Anyway, that's not important right now. I'm going. Can I try again and pushing it?
What if I help her?
Well, can I look around for other wires? Because there's already one wire. Can I see if there's another one on the other side or something?
Investigation check.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
4.
Nope.
Oh.
You've exhausted your abilities. I can't let you roll the strength check again.
I'd like to.
I
need to take a short rest anyway. Hey, Rowan, we need to.
Well, we're not resting in here, mate.
Obviously not. Come on, let's go outside. Can we
go
go
through the little hole?
Can we go take a short rest outside?
Okay.
Can I kick the wall first?
Sorry?
Can I kick it?
Sure.
Does it fall
you kick it. It doesn't move.
Okay, let's go.
You just kick a wall, basically.
Ow.
Ow! You stub your toe.
Dang it.
Okay. You leave the crypt for now. Are you going to be fastening it or leaving it open?
Well, when we get out, I'm going to ask Solace what she would prefer.
No, let's just close it. She's not in charge here anyway.
I know, but she works here.
I don't care, I'm closing it.
Oh, okay. Close it then.
How did we close it last time?
I'll close it. I know how to.
You had to literally do the reverse and lift it up. And okay, you close it. and then you are back up in the forest. By the time you come up, Solace is getting ready to leave for the day. The caravan has departed.
Oh no, not Mama Caroline.
Whilst you were busy, there are only the wooden massive tyre tracks as they out of there where they've been situated for a few days and then back onto the path through the forest. And at that, Solace bids you farewell.
Bye, Solace.
And she leaves not in the direction of Oren's home, but of Neville Bywater. So leaves in the same direction that the rider left in.
Okay.
Alright. Since several hours have passed, it's now sort of late afternoon. The fireplace, your campfire, has cooled now completely. As the day sort of wanes, what would you like to do?
Short rest.
Short rest.
Alright. You go over to where you cleared some of the bracken and made you a nice little camp and sit down for a little rest. If you want to recover any hit dice, go ahead and roll.
All of my hit points.
I don't know what my hit points is.
You're a D10.
10.
No, but you have
Wait,
two
I
to
haven't lost
spend
any
if you
hit
want.
points.
You haven't lost
I
any
don't
hit points?
know.
Okay, great. Alright.
Yeah, put my head down.
Okay, it's near at the end of your short rest that, well, let's see who hears this. Interest, so give me a perception check. Both of you.
Oh my god, that's 2 in a row.
Jeez.
3.
9.
Okay. Near the end of your short rest, is there anything you're looking to do during the short rest, or are you literally just chilling?
Can we do? Yeah, we can do stuff, right? I'll have a look at my thingy.
What thingy?
My gun. My machine.
Okay, well, give me an investigation check. This can, you know, the more time you spend with it, the more it will reveal its secrets.
My handgun.
You have to keep stop saying that. 11.
Okay, fine. You don't learn anything new about it during this time.
Can I check out this like finger in a pot that I have?
Yes. Okay. Well, why don't you describe it to me?
It's like a small, like little cup, like a little like that.
Yeah.
It's like got a bit of soil in it, and like it's all murky and clay, and then it's just got a finger, like a thumb.
A thumb?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've always got thumbs up. They're telling you
roots.
just keep going.
Alright, well, I'll say this about it. It is dark and green, and the nail on it is long and pointed.
Did you say it's got roots?
Yeah, like the veins are like
it's
roots
like
in
grow
it.
your own girlfriend.
This is
Roll an investigation check.
disgusting. 19. Why do I roll the high rolls on things that don't matter? 19.
Okay, well, as you look at it closely during your short rest, where it meets the weird soil that it's in, you notice these purplish capillaries going up into it, like a network of roots going into the base of the thumb. And as you look closer and closer, you're not sure whether it's your imagination or not, but you see a slight pulsing of a very faint purplish light going up into it, like a heartbeat.
If we plant it in the ground, will it grow into a full hand?
Yeah, and then they can talk
And then
to you.
another one of me will crawl out. That's like
Maybe that's how you came about. Maybe someone
It
planted.
definitely doesn't. You have both, or you have two
Maybe,
thumbs.
but
One
maybe-
skeletal, one northern.
Maybe someone planted like your nose or something, and you came out like.
Get away from me! Iriad! Iriad! No, I don't want to hurt you! Don't! Iriad! I don't! Iriad! No, come on! I've said! This is what you hear. Coming off to the south through the forest, coming up towards you. You don't see anything yet, but as you're both talking about the thumb, this is what you hear. Iriad, please! Come on, man! You've done this so many times! Look! Get
happening?
back! And then you hear a... you hear footsteps coming through the woods.
Where's this coming from? Can I try and...
We'll turn around.
Perception checks, please.
Get actually good this time.
God, 13.
Oh my god. 7.
7, okay. You see first a figure, short, maybe 3 foot, running through the forest. So you see the movement of shrubs first, and you direct your attention to it as well. And on the other side of the shrine, so you're looking through some trees, the shrine, and on the other side of the shrine, maybe some 200 feet away, through the, remember, quite sparse forest. It's not dense here. Mainly silver birches and birches, that kind of thing. But through the trees, you can see a figure, a kind of mainly greenish with flashes of red figure moving in your general direction. Not directly towards you, but in your general direction. Come on, let's get you to the shrine. What are we going to do? Jesus God.
Jesus.
Can I shut up? I'm going to start walking over.
Okay, you start walking over towards this thing, and as you do, you see come crashing through the woodlands this little character that you've seen before.
Oh.
Standing about 3 feet and kind of at jogging speed. You see a figure clad in green fabric, brown boots, standing some 3 foot tall, with like a hat on that comes out, but it's whatever the top of the hat is has been taken away, and a big shock of auburn hair comes out there. So she's got the brim of the hat, like the brim of a hat, but the hair comes out where the top of the hat should be. Make sense?
Yeah.
In that auburn hair that's like a big nest, hanging on while this figure runs, you see a small green winged lizard, right? And this figure, knapsack flapping around on her side, and in her right hand coming through, you see this long stick, and at the top of the stick there's like a catapult, like a curved catapult. You remember this figure, you saw them as part of a large party at Oren's home, heading off towards the ruins, right? Out of breath, bedraggled. You can certainly see some stains of blood through the green clothing she's wearing. Out the top here is a massive collar of fur that goes all the way around, covering her shoulders all the way around the back and around to the front here, as she just comes crashing through. Just going, oh no, oh man, what? Here we are, leave it alone! And just comes crashing through, 100 feet, 80 feet.
Hey, are you alright there?
Skids to a halt about 60 feet away. What's that?
Whoa, it's alright, calm down. Are you alright?
Yeah, gotta get to the shrine! And just keeps running, keeps running.
Go.
Well, you're at the shrine, right?
Oh,
you walk forward to the shrine, so you're
Come
at the
on
shrine. Runs, gets to the shrine, puts her hands on it, and she just goes, oh please, oh Sir Oren, please protect me from the freaking zombie dead things.
Is there something changing?
I've seen you in the town.
Yeah, I saw you. Hello. My name's Rowan.
My mate's coming, except she's not my one mate anymore. I don't know what's up with her. Look, back up, there's going to be trouble.
Wait, what do you mean? You were being chased by something?
Oh, I need a stone. She goes over, picks up some stones, puts it in the thing of her thing. Goes, here you are, piss off! Piss off, I tell you!
Who are you talking to?
What?
Who are you talking to?
My mate, I just told you!
Where are they?
Shut up!
What is going on?
Standing about 3 foot tall. Looks like a mini elf. If you got an elf, I just went zoom and miniaturised them.
Yeah.
Looks like just like a tiny elf.
Okay. What's your name?
Should we do introductions later, love?
Alright.
Oh shit, there! And then through the woodland. Are you still over at the campsite?
Yeah.
Okay, you're still over at the campsite observing this from 30 feet away, okay? So you're observing all of this.
Okay.
Out of the undergrowth comes a taller, maybe 5 foot, dark brown skinned pointy-eared elf with a cloak made of leaves hanging off of it, and it comes out through the undergrowth, staggering, looking hurt. Only at closer inspection you see she goes, "She ain't hurt, she dead. That's my mate, she freaking dead, I tell ya." And as this creature comes forward, you see what must have been a fatal wound to the side of her head, and half her face is sort of just gone. As she turns, you see that, but she's walking towards.
Oh, all right.
She bloody got up. She died, and she bloody the trolls killed her, but she just got up.
All right. Do you have? Are you opposed to me shooting her?
What?
Are you opposed to me shooting her?
Iriad, look, love, we could talk about this. I can get you healed. Iriad's now within 60 feet, staggering towards her. Oh, bloody hell.
I think
My
she's
last
dead.
mate. Yeah, thanks! Who's a detective here? And then she skitters forward a little bit and just goes, piss off! And just flings her weird looking weapon. The stone goes wide.
Can I cast false life on myself?
Yeah, tell me what that does.
It gives me 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Sure. Is that all it does?
Yeah. 7. And I'm gonna walk up to the thingy.
Okay, use your movement to walk up to the other two. This small creature with the little lizard hanging onto her hair on top, like this. Like this.
Weird lizard.
And then this small creature with the big shock of auburn red head again skitters forward a little bit more. Now look, Iriad, and this weird brown green zombified elf comes forward, doesn't even stop in its tracks, doesn't seem to recognise anything she's saying, and the two of them start to fight. The walking dead thing goes for her and hits her. Oh dear. Smacking her down to the ground. And you see this new frightened little diminutive miniature elf creature just get walloped aside. Shit. Rolls over, gets up, and puts a hand on her and puts a hand into the earth and just goes, "Heal me, mother." And you see this golden light come out of the grasses up her arms. You've never seen anything like this before, this radiant light. And for a minute she pulses in golden light. And she goes, oh, that'll do for now. Where this zombie now stands over and is about to go again. Do you want to join
yeah,
us?
Combat.
Yeah.
Right, let's all roll initiative, please. Go for it.
Finley, you walked it again.
Sorry. 14.
13.
Right, you're up first.
Okay, I'll
Maverick, what are you doing?
I'll do bonus action hex on it.
Bonus action hex.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do green flame blade.
Green flame blade. Okay, what does hex do?
It's like Hunter's Mark.
I deal extra necrotic damage whenever I hit it.
Go for it.
12 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I don't need to do green flame blade either way. I didn't do that because it doesn't do anything. 10 points of piercing damage and 2 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, with that you walk up, and how do you want to do this?
I just down its spinal cord, just.
Okay, you just with your rapier and this thing stands straight for a minute, and then as you withdraw, it seems to just crumple to the floor. And you hear a scream, "No! No, 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 no!" And this little character gets up.
Hey, look, come here, it's alright.
Piss off! She just goes down and starts hugging the body. Here he is, with my mates. What are you doing? You stupid idiot! What are you doing? What are you doing? But you notice as she's saying, what are you doing? She is actually going through her pants. What are you doing? She unbuckles a dagger from her belt and puts it like, you're such an idiot. Unties a coin pouch. I promise I'll spend it wisely. No gambling. I promise. Oh dear. Oh. And unbuckles the cloak and rolls that up. Oh, dear. You are so lovely, you idiot. Puts it in her knapsack. Sits down cross-legged at her mate's dead body. The little green thing gets off and flaps down and starts going.
What is it? What is this?
It's like a little flying lizard. I know, Melon. It's sad, isn't it? It's sad, isn't it?
What?
Glad you're laughing at the death of this.
You make it really funny.
So that's the scene. There is a now dead, secondly dead elf.
I'm really sorry for your loss.
She comes over and starts like leaning up against you, like rubbing up against you.
Cat. Oh, it's alright. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, no.
Pat the head, mate. You're quite weird.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You're quite weird as well. Why have you only got half a hat?
I'm 10.
Hello, I'm Rowan.
Tembler. Who are you? Who
Me?
killed my mate?
I didn't kill your mate. I just put.
You literally killed her. I saw you put a sword down her back and it killed her.
I put them out there.
I don't know what else you call that, mate, but that's killing where I come from. Tembler.
Thanks.
Ooh, cold hands.
Yeah.
Like shaking hands with a dead fish.
You're lucky I didn't shake with the other hand.
Alright. Creepy, but alright.
No, it wasn't. It's just.
She starts coming over to you and like kind of walks around and around you a few times. Yeah.
She's like a cat.
You smell funny, like soil was being dug recently.
You smell like soil.
Right. You smell like.
What do I smell like?
Honey.
Ah, yeah.
What do I smell like?
What does she smell like?
I smell her.
Like somebody who's been sweating and fighting a lot.
You smell disgusting.
You smell sweaty.
Oh, thanks. Look.
Who's this guy? Who's this little guy?
What?
The little flying guy, who is
It's
it?
Melon, my friend.
What
Is it that because he looks like a melon or?
Well, look at him, you idiot. Don't look like a melon. Looks like a flying lizard. Or as I like to think of it, and Melon comes right up and like goes like this, and they touch noses. As I like to think of you, a mini dragon.
Oh my god.
That's right, isn't it, Melon? Come on, get back. Melon lands in a little nest.
What happened to your hat?
What happened to your hat?
I don't have a hat.
Well, what's that on your head?
It's my head.
That's mental. You are mental.
Alright, do you want to try some?
That is a hat.
No, it's not.
Looks like a hat to me.
You could try and take it off if you want.
Nah, so you're right. We just met. Hey, you got a... And she gets her little stick. Because obviously you're much taller than
Yeah, I'm so much.
So you got some flies in your gills here. Hang on, she starts putting her little thing in there to get them out. Get them
Thanks.
Out. You ought to clean that.
Yeah.
I bet you that stinks.
No, I do clean it quite a bit.
Okay.
It's not recently. Right, anyway.
Anyway, my mate was and you just killed them.
Well,
But you did. You always interrupt. But you did officially save save my life. So what's this then? And she's got your pot with a thumb in it. What's this then? That's weird.
Why did you take that from me?
What? It did. It fell in my hand when I walked around you. So look at you. What is it? Why have you carrying around a thumb, you weirdo?
Hey, did
It's
you
not
take
yours.
any of
Who
my
carries
stuff?
well, finders keepers.
It could be yours.
What is it?
Your thumb could be in there if you're not careful.
Roll intimidation check.
21.
Alright. No offence, mate.
Let me check my stuff.
What's that?
I'm gonna check my stuff.
Okay, you start checking your stuff and nothing
robbed
seems to be
again.
missing.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. My ear's falling out.
Well, make a perception check.
14.
Yeah, the little thing of ball bearings is half untied. She didn't manage to get it. You ought to secure your stuff better, love.
Oh, real funny.
Well, thanks. I didn't need you to test it out for me.
So what are you doing here then? You here to fight trolls like the rest of us?
No, we was just
Oh,
killing.
my mate, all of my mates are dead.
All of them.
All of them dead.
We'll
They
be,
all got up.
we'll be your new friends.
Maybe you shouldn't have gone into the... Okay, sorry.
Do you always start new friendships like this?
I didn't know this was a friendship. I thought you just...
Oh God, somebody don't know how things work, do you?
Sorry.
You just saved my life. I suppose I'm thankful.
Okay.
We was just.
What's your name, Sen?
I already told you.
Oh, I weren't listening. What is it?
Rowan.
Rowan.
Yeah.
Right, Rowan.
Rowan Amanita.
Nice.
Maverick.
You speak funny, Maverick.
Okay.
Why all posh and like you're from old times?
Why are you...
Oh, dos me off, Maverick.
I didn't
I
say
never
a single
say
one
that.
of those words.
Hey, you know what? We have similar accents.
Nah.
Oh, alright. Mine is better.
Why are you making fun of my voice when...
Why make a funneth of my voice to doff you? I don't know.
As I was saying, we was just killing
Funny,
other dead
that's all.
things.
What? Listen, I am really thankful that you helped me because my mate, I think, would have killed me.
Okay.
Yeah. What happened to their face?
We was fighting. We were after trolleys,
Ah.
and all my mates got killed by the trolls. I managed to get away. I've been running since the river, and they got up. I don't know how to tell you this. I've seen people fall to trolls. You ain't getting up from a troll. My mates were. They were getting up.
We've seen a lot of people get up recently, and
Yeah.
Right, like dead things, little dead things getting up.
Not that. I mean, there's been loads in the field.
and in
as
that
well.
shrine.
What field? What shrine? What, this shrine?
Yeah, that's what.
Not Sir Oren.
I was
No.
trying to tell you, we was just killing other dead things. And
Not Sir Oren, he's not getting up, is he?
I don't know. I don't know
That'd
if
be
he's.
horrible.
Is he
Wait,
even
is he
buried
under
here?
there?
What?
Obviously, it's his gravesite, mate.
You talk over each other all the time.
I don't.
Oh, I'm used to it. There were 5 of us, and
Oh.
everyone used to talk over each other. No one listened to me because I'm little, and they all just want me to shut up and heal them.
Oh.
Do you want to come and look at the shrine then?
What, you a tour guide?
No.
Of course.
But so wait, Sir Oren is buried here. Well,
I
obviously
don't know,
it's
I
kind of
don't
his
know where he's
gravesite.
buried. He might be buried at Everdale. I don't know where they took. That's a good question, actually. I don't know.
Anyway, we so the things came out of the burial place under the shrine, and we killed
Yeah,
him.
right here.
Yeah, we killed him, and then we had to drag him back in to put him back to sleep. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Good story.
So what?
We were just about to go back in there, so
What are you going back in? What, underneath the
we
statue?
found a funny hole in the wall that leads to like somewhere else because I put my finger through it and it was cold on the other side.
She sort of swoons for a little bit and just goes, I'm knackered. I ain't eaten, and I've just been running from my dead friends.
Why don't you have a
I
lie
think
down?
I need a little rest first.
I've got rations.
Can I have some then?
Yes.
Thanks.
I think 10 rations.
Hey, can I hold melon?
No, Melon will let you know.
Well, I'll put my head down and he can go on my head.
He goes, Pew!
Ah. Melon. Melon, look. It's alright.
He reaches his nose out to smell the edge of your mushroom.
No!
It does, take a bite out.
I can't feel it. Was it tasty?
Melon, no, that's brilliant. You can't eat the lady's hat.
It's not out.
What is it?
It's my head.
She's an elf.
Alright.
I'm actually.
Well, I can tell that by the
I'm
ears.
actually an Eladrin. Get it right, Maverick.
Sorry.
Told you that.
That's
I don't
basically
think
an
you
elf,
told
though,
me
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just you're from the Feywild.
Yeah.
How'd you come here then?
I don't know.
Through a magical doorway.
No, I just kind of walked. I was going on a walk. I was trying to get to the Mushroom Shroom Court Council thing.
Shroom
And I just kind of walked in my usual way, in my usual route, and I was walking along, and then it got misty and foggy, and I walked out on the other side, and it was not as bright and vibrant and nice, and it was all foggy still.
Ah, you went for a convergence.
What was that? Convergence.
Where the Fey meets the Prime. Little thin areas where you can cross across without using magic.
Oh, so but I didn't ask.
The Order of the Moon. She of the Order. The wise one. She told me that.
Right.
Oh, but if I went back to the same place, would I be able to get back through?
If you can find it. If you don't know where it happened, highly unlikely.
I think I
It's
do.
not like a doorway. You two interrupt a lot. I'm talking. It's not like a doorway with like a frame around it, so it's very hard to know where it is.
Yeah. Well, because I wasn't meant to.
There is a map of them somewhere, I think.
Really?
Or someone. Well, you
Wait,
get
tell me
smart
about
people.
it.
What?
Where would I find this map?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, well,
Someone clever and rich.
clever and rich.
What? You're not writing this down. What do you mean?
I'm putting it in my brain
All right.
category.
Yeah.
Because I need to remember this. I need to get home to my wife.
What's up with her?
She's not very well. I was going to the Shroom Council court thingy.
I mean, other than just wanting to get home to your wife, which I understand.
Yeah. I was going to the Shroom Council court thing, and because she is sick, and she ain't acting like herself.
She sort of wanders off while you're talking. Just wanders off. Just like starts eating the rations you've given her. And then she sits down, cross-legged, while you're still sort of talking, and looks up at the statue of Sir Oren. Sir Oren.
Hey! I
What?
was talking to you.
I thought you finished. Sorry. Sir Oren. I don't know why you let my mates come back. Did you do that? What would you do? Would you kill your mates? I didn't kill any of my mates. That weird thing over there killed my mate. The skinny guy. Who's cold. That skinny cold guy.
I've just been abused this entire campaign.
He's sort of, he killed them, not me.
She's gaslighting herself.
What do you do? Why is everyone coming back? What is that about? Did you come back? Help me! Oh well, I'm going to rest here, Sir Oren, and I hope you look after me and bless me as you bless all the adventurers who come here in service to the Everdale. Thanks.
I'm sorry, are you done monologuing now?
What?
Why?
Piss off, I'm not monologuing.
Why
I'm
was
talking
you-
to Sir Oren.
Why was you talking to a dead guy?
Like praying. Stop being nosy, I'm praying, you know. It's a type of prayer anyway.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are good rations, mate, thanks. What's your name again, Maverick?
Yes.
Is that because you're a maverick? You do your own thing, you walk your own path. You're on your own journey. Is that you, Maverick?
No.
Oh. Just Maverick then.
I guess I'm just called Maverick.
Why are you called Temtem?
Tem.
I'm gonna call you Temtem.
No, just Tem.
No, because your last name is Tem as well. No, Tem something, I don't remember.
I call you Ro.
Alright! I like nicknames, we can be friends!
Alright. Listen, if we're going to be friends, you have to give me something and I have to give you something.
Alright, what? Like
what
friendship bracelets?
Tem, I've just given you rations, so I guess I'm...
Alright, you're my mate, Tem.
We've done this before.
Oh, I know! I've got this music box. I open it. It plays a little tune.
As it plays a little tune, Melon jumps off and flies round and round it. Ha! That's brilliant.
What can you give me?
Yeah, you still haven't given me something. And this was your deal, so don't try. No.
Do you want a ruby?
Not really. I can find them anywhere. Well, no, I can't. But it's not unique. This music box was specially made for me.
Alright. How about this?
What is it?
It's a small, round, looks like a bead.
That's crazy.
What is it?
Eat it!
Now?
No, not now.
What is it?
Eat it.
Alright.
Not now!
Okay.
When you get really hungry next time, eat it.
Alright.
Do you want one?
Not really.
Okay.
Wait, but that won't last very long. I'm giving you a lasting gift.
That's still a gift.
Let me give you something else.
I don't want too much.
No, not.
Oh, I tell you what I can give you. I tell you what I can give you. You know,
Unloading
you've got
the
like
joke.
little mushrooms. To say
Yeah.
Right. Watch this. And she goes serious for a second and she starts to mutter. She goes, powers of nature, bring unto thee flowers for my new friend.
Oh.
And bling, bling,
Wave!
literally start blooming out of your mushrooms, these little snowdrops.
Oh, wow.
Bling.
Wow, that's so cool. It's almost like I'm in my spring. In my spring. Oh, that's so cool. Thanks. Will they stay there?
Not for long.
Right, okay. Well, I'm giving you.
Are we leaving me out of this arrangement?
Okay.
I just
I'm giving you
gave
this.
you 10 days of food.
I'm giving you this ogre's tooth. It goes.
No, you give me enough. That's fine.
I
That's
haven't given you anything
Now, it
yet.
gets a bit weird if you give too much too early.
I
do you
haven't
know what I
given
mean?
you anything.
You give me that music box, do you?
No, I haven't given it yet.
But I've got it right here. I thought you'd given it to me.
No, you gave me snowdrops. I'm giving you a music box. These snowdrops will die soon.
Everything dies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that music box won't
They
die.
still die.
No, it won't.
Of course it
Not
will.
soon.
Yeah, but we don't give each other presents that must last the equal amount of time. That's not why you give presents.
Yeah.
Don't you know that?
We don't. I haven't given that many presents. I only give them to my wife, and I want to make sure they last long when I give them to her.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm not your wife. So,
I know.
when we give each other presents, it doesn't have to be samey.
All right.
How you handle your marriage is up to you, love.
I-
The way
I've
I
just
do it with
given
friends
an
is
example
we
of-
give. I saw your facial reaction when I did the flowers. You seemed really happy, didn't you?
Yeah, I like 'em.
All right, now look at my face at this music box. Huh? That's pretty good.
Okay, great.
It's pretty good. Thanks. Melon likes it. Look, watch.
It's not even really good.
Melon jumps off and starts flying around the room. Yay! Melon likes it. So we got equal presents. Cling.
All right.
I would still like something, please.
He gave you rations.
You don't need to just insult me and then say I don't know what to give you.
I'm not really insulting you. I'm just sort of
But
joking.
you just did that before, so...
Are you actually offended?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. So you're the type to say, okay, so you want something from me.
Do
you want some gold for the food?
no, because
He
you
wants
could
a
have just paid
friendship
for your own.
symbol.
You could have just paid for the food yourself then, if you're just going to give me money.
Serious type. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all right though.
Well, you did help me and save my life. I'll tell you what.
Right.
What are your hit points at?
Full. And even more, actually. I'm at 21 hit points.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me think. What have I got?
Temble.
Temble. Temble. Tem. Temble. Temble.
Tembler. I think Tembler is better anyway.
Okay, well I reckon what I can give you is this.
Mm-hmm.
She unbuckles the dagger she took from her mate. I don't like daggers, don't really use sharp weapons to be honest with you. Why don't you have to look after this? She hands you a dagger.
Thank you. Okay. Can I look
Good
at
dagger,
it? What does it look like?
It looks like
A dagger.
a long curved dagger. It goes for about 10 inches and it's got a very slender long blade. And in the handle of it, there's like these, the etchings of poison ivy vines around the ebony wood handle. No, looking it up.
Well, I'm not looking at anything.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
I'm just looking at the piercing damage. If it does piercing or
Yeah,
slashing.
so it does 1d4 piercing damage.
Thank you.
Good dagger, that. I've seen her mess people up with that. So look after it.
What was your friend's name?
Now that's a good present, isn't it?
Thank you.
In return for food.
I've apologised.
You're welcome.
I've thanked.
I
Sorry.
apologise to you. Should we start again?
Yeah.
I'm 10 more, and people treat me different because I'm small. They
I'm.
think I'm silly. They treat me like I'm silly from the beginning. So sometimes, you know what it's like, you have to sort of act silly. But people still like me along.
But then you just fulfil their prophecies, do you not?
Yeah, I know. Well, you got to teach them somehow, ain't you? I bet you people think you're silly with that hat.
Oof.
Yeah, people do tell me to get out of the way quite a lot.
Do they?
Yeah, and it's not that.
Right. I'm Maverick. I'm Maximilian. People think I'm weird just because I'm
Weird.
weird because I have undeathly nature about me.
Yeah, you do seem a bit sort of like you dead. What's that all about?
I had to claw myself out of the ground in a like a marsh
When?
a couple days ago.
What happened before then? How did you get in the
I
ground?
can't remember.
I don't think you're weird, Maverick.
Thank you.
That
Right.
is a bit of a strange story though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's alright. Everyone has to start somewhere.
Crawling out of her grave?
Yeah.
Are you dead?
No.
And at that she comes over and nudges right up to you and puts her ear against your chest like that.
Boo boo.
Oh, Melanie Cricket.
Can I try and see if she just stole something from me just then?
You don't get to roll to see whether that.
No, I'd like
your
to
passive
look.
Perception. Okay, you can roll insight or perception. You're cool.
Insight. 15.
Okay. No, she seems to be listening for a heartbeat.
Okay.
Melanie Cricket.
So she listens really hard. She comes back. Melanie Cricket, there ain't no beating.
Yes.
But you ain't like a zombie or nothing. Like.
No, it's just something about me. I don't need to eat or sleep. Hello?
Yes,
Oh, good.
it's quite good actually, because like we don't have to buy that as many rations.
Don't think about it too much.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you've only been alive a few days.
No,
he's a
I
little baby.
must have hit my head.
Yeah, we think our running theory is that he is dead.
Even then, you don't go unconscious for too long enough that the ground fills in around you, do you?
Well,
it was raining.
It was
must
raining
have washed
loads.
over.
Yeah, we were thinking because he must have maybe landslide or something buried him.
That or like one of those wizards must have cursed me or something.
What wizard?
Those wizards.
Them.
One of them wizards.
Those one.
Wizard type. So look, I want to. There's no point. I can't go down and take trolls on my own.
Well, we were about to go down into the shrine again.
Into the what?
Shrine.
Oh, okay.
We think maybe there's something in the shrine that may be animating these things.
Ah.
Yeah.
Bringing things back to life.
Yeah.
That.
What?
We don't know.
Something.
We just thought we'd check it out just in case.
Alright. I get a third of everything we find.
A third?
Yeah, we divide it evenly.
No, we
Well-
roll a d4. On a 1, we leave it. On a
D4?
2.
No, we divide everything evenly.
Well, if you pull your weight.
That means we find 6 gold, I take 2. Agreed?
What if we find 7 gold?
If you get hurt, you two don't look like you're very good healers.
How do you know?
Whereas, look at you. You got that silly little slim sword, and
This little silly slim sword. That is a very good. That's a very good tongue twister. Yeah, I'm not going to continue on.
Right, if you heal us, yes. And
yeah,
we'll
I'll
protect
heal
you.
Alright, nice one. I'll heal you. What will you do for me?
Protect you.
You can do that sword and kill things.
I can.
What can you do?
I shoot things, I hit things. And
You look strong actually. She comes over and
yeah,
gets your bicep.
I mean,
I'm going to recast mage armor
Okay.
real quick because it
With
probably.
that shimmering. She goes, oh.
I can also do this.
Oh.
Okay. What does that do?
I think it just sounds bad.
No, I'm gonna. I'm trying to cope and be away from them. Look, in the Feywild, you always hear kind of things. You know, there's always music on the breeze coming from somewhere, and it's very unmusical here. You know, just kind of boring.
I agree with you.
Have you been to the Feywild?
Whistle.
Where are you from?
Sorry.
It's right, it's
Down by the
cold.
river's got to me.
Yeah.
All the moisture down there. Oh. What was your question? Where am I from? Up north.
From where?
Well, if you go up to Everdale, take a right, go up a bit more, get to the border with Ostland and the Overfay, somewhere up there.
So you've been to? Have I heard of the Overfay? I don't know much about the Prime.
You heard the Overfay mentioned. Remember? Because you do have a map of
Yeah.
I don't remember, but it's very broad.
But have I previously heard of it?
The Overfay?
Yeah.
No, it's marked on your map.
What's the Overfay?
Just a real pretty place. Real strange though. Hazards there as well.
It sounds a bit like my own.
Well, just because they both got the name Faye in it.
Yeah.
But there's lots of things with the word Faye in it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm Faye, you know.
What are you? What are you?
What do you mean, what am I? I'm 10. I'm not an elf.
You're not?
Nah.
What are you?
Kenda.
Ah!
Is that a type of gnome?
Are you a type of gnome?
I
Are
think
you a
it's
type of zombie?
I think it's a separate thing.
I think I hurt their feelings.
And what's melon?
I don't know, little flying lizard.
Where'd you find him?
Early in my travels, I stumbled across Melon,
Yeah.
and we're inseparable now.
I like him.
Them.
I like them. They're so cute. Alright, well,
Alright, well,
are you done resting?
do you reckon there's money down there? Do you reckon there's treasure? Because that's what I'm
Maybe.
here for. I travelled down from the cities because I wanted. This is where you earn your fortune. Anyway, recently all my mates have died. Didn't I see you in town day before yesterday?
Yeah,
briefly.
From then. Oh,
Yeah,
all
I
of them
recognise
people
the
around
silhouette.
you.
Yeah, all dead.
Did you say silhouette?
No, I recognise you from the silhouette.
Well, they're all dead. All of them.
Yeah, that was the last of my mates there. She points at the body.
Do you want to bury her?
No, nature will take her.
Alright, what's her name?
Iriad. She's a mate of mine.
Bye bye, Uriad.
She was lovely.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Real good, you know. Real
Yeah.
good expert.
Expert in what?
Like finding traps and getting us in places. We was going to go in Dartwood, but we were chased away from there by the trolls. We had to run up the river. I took all my mates and then...
Did you happen to see like a quite big soldier guy with armour on? He looked kind of sad.
Ha! Oh, you're talking about Carl.
Yeah, Carl! Yeah, Carl! You know Carl?
Well, only because you said sad.
No!
Yeah, we all know Carl.
Did you see him?
Nah.
Because we was going to go troll hunting as well, but then we got tapped by these like sucky thingies, and we were like, don't think we can stand a troll.
Oh, you got hit by sturges.
Sturges,
That's
ew.
what they are.
You know, horrible name for a horrible thing. That is horrible.
You got to keep away from sturges. You need a long stick like mine. Keeps them
Your
away.
stick is quite cool. Like you shoot, you like whopping things with it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is
Did you
cool.
make it yourself?
No, hand it down.
Oh.
My granny's granny gave it to my granny, and my granny gave it to my mama, and my mama gave it to me.
I'm sorry, how did we come from let's go back into the shrine to talking
Well, can
about...
I rest a bit?
Yeah, maybe.
I thought you were
It's
resting.
getting dark.
We've just been talking for like...
How about we
an
go in
hour.
the morning? We don't want to go in the dark. But
It's dark down there anyway.
earlier there was this guy. I don't know who they were, but they came along and they was trying to get in the shrine place, and they asked me if I knew how to get in there, and I said yeah, but I wasn't going to show them. And so they
What was it?
it stormed off. They was looking for like a mask or something, and they hit one of the holy ladies here. Yeah. So anyway, I'm worried they might come back. So gotta be careful. We'll have watches though, because it's getting dark.
Well, this is a particularly volatile part of the world.
Yeah.
That's why we all come down here. It's risky, it's volatile, there's lots of bad folks around here.
Why would you come down here then?
Dollar.
Where's the dollar?
That's what some of us call gold pieces.
Oh, never heard that.
Yeah. Comes from Lord Dollar.
Ah,
Yeah?
who's he?
One of the Lords of Everdale. Canon.
Oh no! Not Lord Dollar.
Lord Dollar.
Oh my god. Why does he like own all the money then? Why'd you call it?
If you didn't ask about that, it
I
wouldn't
don't,
be
just
canon.
some of us call it dollar. Anyway, that's why I come down here. I want gold.
Alright.
The price they pay for trolleys is so abysmally low. We should go on
Not if
strike.
you kill a lot of them, it's not.
Strike.
Stop killing the trolls. See how they
One
like
troll, 2 gold. I think that's pretty good going.
it. You can buy a room for 2 days with that.
It depends where you're staying, my friend.
You can go a great inn for 2 days.
Also, the thing with Oren's home is they know it attracts idiots like us who are looking for gold, so they overprice it. You gotta barter with these people better. You gotta negotiate, or you just gotta slag them off like I do, and eventually they lower the price.
Do they? I thought they would kick you out.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, I suppose.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for saving my life. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Alright.
Okay.
All right.
I'll keep watch throughout the entire night.
I don't want to sleep on this marble. I'm gonna. Is that your campsite just over there?
Yeah, you can go over there.
I'll get the fire started. She walks
Alright.
over and just goes, oh man, and the fire just comes up.
Wow, it's a pretty neat trick.
It's not a trick, my lovely.
I mean, it was a pretty cool thing.
The powers of nature listen to me. They will obey.
Whoa. I'm gonna I'm gonna take a 4-hour rest. I'm missing one of my spell slots, one of my 2 spell slots I'll have until
So-
Would you like to talk
keeping-
not in game?
Wait, so who's keeping watch then? Just me? And I
Yeah,
don't
you
get
keep
rest?
watch for 4 hours.
First watch? First
Yeah.
watch. Okay, don't worry, that's first watch. You know what you're gunning for.
And I'll take the rest.
Alright. So, first 4 hours, roll a d12, please. 1 or a 12, something happens.
Something.
If it's a 12, it's a good. If it's a 1, it's a bad.
9.
9. Oh dear.
9.
That's the Tarask one. If you roll that, a Tarask comes in.
Yes, roll a 2 for Tarask.
Get to.
Okay.
No, 2 for 2 Tarasks. Number of Tarasks.
Roll for
During the first 4 hours of the night, you start to find yourself, you go completely still and motionless. Eyes open or eyes closed?
Eyes open.
Eyes open. Where are you looking?
The shrine.
Towards the shrine. You stare off towards the shrine and go completely still.
But the world is always spinning.
Completely still, completely motionless. You find a centre of complete calm where your wounds, what few you have, or what remnants of any prior injuries over the last few days, start to knit themselves closed. Where this weird imbued arcane power that is new to you starts to strengthen and grow within you. And even though it's within you, you have a sense that it is also without you. It is given to you somehow. I'd like you to roll. What's the memories thing?
What do you mean? History. What? Wait, what?
No, there's a Ravenloft thing.
I'll grab them.
During these 4 hours, is there anything you want to be doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at my gun.
Alright, give me...
Not
you
gun.
can give me 4 investigation checks for each hour that you look at it.
I've got the memory table right here.
Why am I rolling that?
Thank you. Oh, I've got it open here too.
4.
Okay, so roll.
T6.
That's your investigation.
Yeah, for the first hour.
Okay, second hour, 2 seconds.
Yeah, 18.
18. Okay, so during this period, you already know that there's something to do at the back there with where you put the powder. And you realise that you don't undo this bag and take the powder out. It comes out through this small cone, and you realise that goes into a bit at the back there. So you figure that out during this time. And I'd also say during this time, you take a little bit of the powder out and throw it in the fire, and it kind of crackles, like sparklers.
Yeah.
You know, just as you get a little bit of the powder, you like throw it in and during your watch. You learn that today.
Okay.
All right, D6 please.
1.
Okay, during your long rest. Excuse me. During this long rest, some now 5 days since crawling from the clay. Okay, I've got a couple of things I could give you here. This is a physical moment. You recall a sensation. 2 sensations. Let's see which of the 2 you remember. 1 to 3, it's the first, so roll d6.
4.
4, okay. You remember grasping something with 2 hands, and in your motionless torpor, you recall grasping some great sword, a heavy metal blackened handle, not as so many swords are, bound with leather. This, the actual handle itself, was the cold, heavy metal. And you get the sense of that. And you get the sense, with all the zombies you've been fighting, you get a memory of hitting something equally dead as you have been combating recently, and it hurting you when you hit with this great sword. And all you see is, in your mind's eyes, a feeling, that feeling of necrotic pain surge into you, but also in the night. I've got to change from daytime forests. My bad.
Not bad.
My bad.
You also get the sense of an entire hilt of a sword, great and black and wicked, with a massive crossbar to it, and at either end of the hilt there are 2 prongs. So you've got handle, cross hilt, and then these prongs at either end of the hilt. Massive, long and wicked, old beyond measure, even in your memory. You have memory of the weight of this sword, but also the life within this sword. But what comes to you in this memory is the pain when you hit something dead with it. That is your memory for this rest. During your watch, you learn this about the sword, not paying much attention to your surroundings.
What sword?
Sorry, your
yeah.
pistol. You learn that this stuff seems to crackle and sparkle in the fire, and in a manner not too dissimilar to the flash that you saw come out of the very end of the metal tube, but concentrated as such. Give me a general intelligence check. It's quite high DC to see whether you work anything out.
No, I don't. Got a 4.
You definitely don't. You learn that this powder has some qualities beyond it just being a dark grey dust. It crackles in the fire. All right. End of your watch. You move suddenly at the end of roughly 4 hours passing. Are you taking over the next watch?
The rest of the night.
Okay. And then you
I'll put my head down.
lay down,
The little troll.
close your eyes, and lose consciousness of the outside world and dream of your wife, of Sonnet. Is she okay? Who knows? But you hope soon to know. Somehow. It is of some relief to find a similarly fey-natured creature for whom the Fae is familiar to talk to. And with hope in your heart, you get a deep, restful hours.
Trance.
Yeah, trance. Is there anything you want to do during your watch?
No.
You can think, you can do inner investigations if you want to think about things or try to remember things. We can do either history or insight. I would use insight for like inner sight, like literally.
Can I just try and investigate this dagger?
Yeah, sure. Arcana or perception?
Perception.
Go ahead. Or investigation, excuse me.
24.
24. Okay. Not beyond what I already described to you. You don't really get much more, even with a great roll like that, about the object, other than that you see. Give me an intelligence to check along with that perception.
5.
If this is just a dagger, somebody took great lengths in the creation and the carving of it to make it of exceptional craftsmanship. You are not somebody who is familiar with how to identify magical items, but you would guess with your perception that this weapon has some powerful qualities about it. Even just with its very craftsmanship, it seems when you test the blade, it is sharper than a normal blade. Like it is exceptionally thin, razor. Like you just put part of your skeletal hand against it and push, and like it goes into the bone, it sinks in like a knife into butter. You're like, this is exceptionally sharp.
Nice.
It slays.
Roll d12, please. 12 bad.
12. I
12.
thought it
I
was
thought
one
one
bad.
was bad. You said one was bad earlier.
You rolled a 12.
I
yeah?
rolled a 12.
Alright, don't worry what I said earlier.
Ah.
That's what I said for your watch. 12 bad, 1 good.
Just change it.
Bear with me a second, please.
Oh gosh darn it. It's fine, I'm fine.
Sure. I'm just annoyed if it interrupts my flow.
Just don't wake up.
Early into your watch, as you finish looking at the blade, you put it down. I can't believe you rolled a 12. It's one of two things that could have happened here. Let's roll. D6, please.
1.
Okay. As you're scanning the dark woods around you, the dim ambient lights from the clear night, a strong wind over the course of about half an hour whips up and starts to the tops of the trees, of the silver birches, rustle in the wind as this almost gale force winds suddenly assails the locale. You look around, you don't know whether it is a natural wind or otherwise. But as the wind comes, I want a perception check from you, please.
22.
You hear a noise that you heard days ago, almost as if a distant chanting. A distant yes, it's a chanting of a language that you cannot understand. You hear it on the wind. Almost as if somebody somewhere yells into the gale. Yells, someone miles away yells into the wind, but they chant some weird mystical incantation. You hear it momentarily on the wind. The wind dies down, and across the way, some 40 feet from you, you hear and a head goes up, and it is it is Iriad. Gets up and stands up. What do you do?
I'm gonna go up to it.
Okay, you walk over. In the dead of the night, walking over, it is dim light, it is a clear sky, the moon is bright, so I'll give you dim lighting.
Armour of shadows.
Armour of shadows comes on as you walk over to this thing. It looks at you approach. Roll initiative, please.
Oh no, 1. Well,
Okay.
I mean 4, but
And it kind of stands there. You walk over. And it shocks you as it suddenly lunges for you. That's a 10 to hit.
miss.
Alright, you'll go.
Miss, probably, yeah, definitely miss.
What do you roll?
7.
Okay, you just miss it. It goes for you again. 16.
Yeah, that just hits.
Okay. Smacks you with its hand for 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Knocks you back. You'll go.
Attack. Hit, I think, 15.
That hits.
10 points of piercing damage.
And it drops. gets up again. Goes for you. 17 to hit.
Yeah.
1 point of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Just basically glancing blow. You'll go.
Attack it. Yeah, definitely 24.
Yep.
5 points of piercing damage.
Smash her down. Gets up again and goes for you. That's a miss with 6 to hit. You'll go.
24 again.
That hits.
9 points of piercing damage.
And with that, you.
You killed him in real life.
And it remains destroyed.
Can I just how do we stop this from raising again? Can I just take its head off of itself?
Yeah, you do.
And
I mean, you kind of destroyed its head on that last attack.
And then can I push some dirt over it
Yeah.
and just I don't know, stomp it until it's
Yeah, okay. You
Underground.
stomp the head until it's literally just mulch.
and then bury it.
And then you bury the body. That is the main encounter during your watch that occurs.
Okay, I'll go back and I'll just
You burn a hit dice if you want to go for a short
yeah, I'll
rest.
burn a quick hit die.
Okay, go ahead. I'll D8.
Hit points back.
Nice. Alright, good. So you've got 1 hit die less for another short rest if you want to. Alright. With a few hours more passing, Tem stirs. Oh, is it my turn for watch?
I had to knock your friend down again. They got back up.
What?
They got back up over there.
Oh, what's going on? The sun rises through the silver birch wood, casting beautiful orange and coral lights as all 3 of you come to full consciousness.
Hello.
It is a new day.
Hello, Melon. You're a good tiny dragon.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just flaps away.
Why won't you be my friend? What are you saying? Do you understand what he's saying, Temtem?
I know. He don't like you just making lunging for him like that.
All right.
Comes through. What's in your hand?
Ration.
Eats them all up.
He's a good dragon.
Like a cat when you try to stroke it, and they don't like it.
Yeah.
And then just goes back into the nest of her hair. It's alright. It's alright, Melon. They're just trying to be kind, you know? New friends and all that. We're going to go underground today.
I hope he's all right because he ate my head the other day, and this isn't exactly an edible mushroom.
Oh. I suppose not if it's a hat.
No! Right, yeah. Well, we'll show you the entrance to the thing.
Breakfast?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm going to get the fire getting up a bit. She starts within about 5 minutes, gets the campfire back up.
I'm gonna go over to the shrine. I'm gonna
Tem's going to go off hunting for a rabbit, which she gets quite quickly.
Can I listen at the shrine door?
Okay, yeah. Give me a perception check.
14.
Okay, you don't hear anything. It's silent in there.
Okay. Can we go back in now after we have breakfast? Then?
She gets a little rabbit that she puts on a stick and roasts over the fire, skins it, puts it over the fire.
Roast it first.
It's rations for the next few days. I'm having a good breakfast. Want some rabbit?
If you don't mind, I would love some.
Alright, Ro, I got some for you.
Eh.
And she strips off a couple of rabbit legs once they've been nicely roasted. There you go. What about you, Maverick? You want some?
I'm not hungry, thanks.
Okay.
Remember, he doesn't eat. Remember, he told you that.
Everyone needs to eat.
He doesn't eat.
Everyone needs
Let's
to
not
eat.
shame him for that. It's alright.
Okay, I'm not shaming him. Shame is necessary sometimes, if you ask me.
I just don't want him to feel too different to everyone else.
He is different to everybody else.
Yeah, but he's still involved.
From like a base look, you are much more different. Looking.
Look, we're all different looking. I don't know why people. It's. I don't personally see the problem in when you see something that looks different, saying, "Oh, that looks different." What's up with that?
Yeah, as long as you're not rude, yeah.
Sometimes you need to be rude.
Oh. Well, that's if you don't want to make friends, I guess.
Well, I don't always want to make friends.
Ah.
Sometimes I say things and it gets me in trouble.
And you're happy about that?
Base.
I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest.
Why are you happy about getting in trouble?
No, it's not that. It's like sometimes people who are being idiots, you can say stuff to them and it'll upset them so bad, and that I find funny.
Yeah. But then you get in trouble afterwards.
Trouble's everywhere. Can't avoid trouble, especially not in this part of the world.
Yeah.
This literally is the place of trouble.
Sounds like a bad place.
Well, no, over the mountains is a bad place.
Over mountains?
Gormley,
Oh, Gormley, yeah.
that's a bad place.
Yeah, we heard about
This
that.
is a sort of pretty bad place.
Semi-bad place.
Well, the closer you get, the badder it gets.
It's not very pretty.
Oh, this is pretty. Look at this lovely glade we're in.
Is it pretty?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, but there's a corpse buried over there.
Shh, that's a friend.
There's bodies everywhere.
Let's just go back.
You crawled yourself out of the ground, so
Yeah.
there's bodies everywhere.
All right. Let's just go back.
All right, you go back over to the crypt.
Yeah.
You opening it?
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, boom, 1, 2.
That's faster each time.
Wait, let's listen now. Because
Nothing.
if
Yeah,
that one
nothing.
came alive in the one,
It is as you left it.
Alright,
the day
let's go.
before.
I'm gonna light a torch and head
I'm
in.
going to go, hello, you
Okay,
still
you-
sleeping?
Light one of your pitch torches and enter in. It is still in here and quiet.
Still need to push this wall. That's why we short rested to begin with at the very start.
Stop talking again, mechanic Sims.
Well,
That's why we had a rest. I'm not
Alright.
allowed to say short.
I
Alright.
still...
Whoa.
Yeah. Put your finger in the hole.
Okay. Oh, you're at the bottom of the stairs,
Yeah.
right? You've gone all the way in. But, hang on. What's this wire here? Let me have a look at this.
And infatuated.
Okay. You pulled the wire.
Yeah.
I think that's like the lock. That will have unlocked it.
Well, let's all push it.
Did you stick anything down there before you pushed it?
Yeah.
No, but while you pushed it.
No.
No.
Well,
Oh, it's like a thing. Okay.
yeah, she gets her hoopack and
What?
sticks that down there, and actually
Let's stick.
it's about the right width actually. Hang on.
Right, ready.
What?
To pull
What are you doing?
Pull the wire.
No, the wire's already been pulled out. You're pushing. Let's use that muscle of yours. Stop trying to use this muscle. Use this muscle. All right. Now look. Ready? Push. Strength checks, please. You're helping.
I'm
her.
not helping.
Okay. Strength check, please.
You could
I thought
help.
I'd just make it worse.
No. If you help, you
Strength
just have
check.
to get involved.
Oh, sorry. Athletics.
16.
Good.
That's
All
a
right.
cool line, sorry.
With the hoopack down there and held in place, and you start to.
I'm doing it!
It starts to push. You notice that this slab, as you start to push, you can hear air start to come in. You push it all the way down, I'd say about 6 inches that way. And then what happens is the edge of the stone. Okay, so you push it and it goes down. And when it stops,
It goes down.
there's like a There's room for it to go that way now.
Oh, alright. Let's change direction.
Wait! It just takes the hoopak out first. Use the wire, pull the wire, and do it that way now.
It's like a... Yeah, okay.
Alright. And with that, you passed, and you are now... Let me reveal what you see.
Smells a bit
That was
funny.
a full-on mechanism.
You're a full-on mechanism.
Oh.
You imagine this is probably a mechanism that would usually take a few attendees to open.
Oh. I
Skilled
did it all by
attendees.
myself.
Once the hoopak was pressing on whatever it was pressing on, it made the opening that bit easier, which is why you realise it didn't bunch yesterday. Now, looking ahead, you find yourself in a roughly 80-foot left to right corridor as you step forward. Across the way, literally about 10 feet across the way, you see a door. A very simple doorway.
I'm gonna go over to the door and listen. Put my ear somehow.
Anyone who wants to look around, 10 does a little bit.
I'll look around.
Look
Perception, she
around.
doesn't get very high.
23.
23. Immediately.
Me too.
22.
No. 20. Was it investigation?
Perception.
Oh, yeah, 22. You're right.
Okay. Immediately, this seems different. It's not marble, it's not limestone, it's older. On the floor is slabs, massive, like flint cobblestones, but massive ones. Everything seems older and smoother and well worn, almost as if the crypt itself were built on top of something else. In this left to right corridor, let me give you a sense of what you see. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're in a narrow tunnel that slants down and away, both directions. The passage is roughly 4 feet wide. I said 10 feet wide, but 10 feet away is the door. And all over the walls are a series of ancient and weird glyphs. The floor is so smooth, it's almost volcanic glassy. Glassy, glazy, molten-y kind of feel to it. What would you like to do? You're now in dungeon crawl.
Hell yeah!
I'd like to go up to the door and
Okay.
try opening it.
So the door opposite the way, the door opposite diagonally across from you. Do you want some miniatures?
From where? Where are we?
Hello.
Oh,
I just drew it on.
God.
There's the door you just came through. This is the corridor.
Okay.
There's a door
can we
there.
have some miniatures?
Yeah, I'll get some miniatures, but stay with me. Do you
No,
want
no,
to help me
sorry.
out? Help me
It
out,
was rubbed
basically.
out.
I accidentally rubbed it out.
Okay, right. So look, you've got door,
Yes.
door.
Yes.
So you come through this door and this is what you see. You both perceive this different rock, so don't know what your characters
This
would think
place
about
looks like this one wasn't built when that other one was built upstairs.
It's a completely different type of stone.
And that's such a weird kind of mechanism door. Like, why wouldn't you have a normal door? There must be a reason to have
that. Can you put that down as 10?
Oh. That's sound.
For now, let's have this character as Maximilian.
Are you in front?
I'm just there, I guess.
We'll give you a bow just so we can mark you out
Yeah.
from each other, okay? So put yourself in a marching order. So there is a door across the way, that northern door, so north this end, yeah?
Yes.
South, east, west. The northern door is barred,
Oh, okay, alright.
although it seems to have no latch. The image of a bear holding a disc of obsidian is set in the face of the door. The lintel of the door is carved in the form of entwining serpents. The southern door, that's the one you just came through. On the other side of the stone, so the
Yeah.
other side of the thing, is now plated in bronze. Right, so the one that you've just moved out of the way, the bit that still hangs out, is plated in bronze. Like I said, the floor in front of you slightly sunken, like slightly well worn, and seems almost glazed. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Got to
That's which door?
the one door that we can get to.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. There is a small doorway to the east. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a small
yeah.
doorway there.
Alright.
What's at the end of the west corridor?
That seems to end in a dead end. Seems to.
Can you have a bit of investigation?
Yeah, let's check
Can
her
you
out.
go and investigate this dead end?
Well, it looks like a dead end.
Well, there might be something there.
Thanks for
On
sending
that
me.
door, by the way, excuse me, over there is the symbol of infinity on it.
This one.
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
What would you like to do?
Send me to the ballroom place. I'm gonna go down to the dead end.
Okay, you walk down to the end there. Alright, as you walk down to the end there, it seems to end in a wall. But as you walk on that last cobblestone, as you walk down the thing, you hear,
Oh dear.
and the entire cobblestone falls away, and you drop.
Oh.
And you don't drop far. You drop 5 feet.
It's going to spikes.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry. She said
I
to
Oh, excuse me, no, you
So
fall 15
bad.
feet
Oh shoot.
onto spikes. What's your roll?
What a spike?
What's your dex save?
7.
7.
Oh, that dice is not doing well.
Okay, so take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the floor. What was your dex save? 7.
Yes.
So take 6 points of bludgeoning
Why? Why do they put the trap at the?
and take 4 points of piercing damage as you land onto the spikes.
Okay.
10 points total.
Yeah.
As you, and we just see that you and Ten just see
Whoa.
the mushroom just go,
Whoa.
and you hear at the end there.
Oh.
10 runs along. Hey! Rolo! He looks over the edge. Are you alright? You're not alright.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no.
She goes, wait there, I've got a line.
I fell on something spiky.
You can't be wandering off, we've got to be
He
careful.
told me to look here.
And she throws down some rope for you both. Not for you, excuse me. And
You should struggle.
you grab it as well.
Yeah.
Right. Pull! Athletics should help you. She does help you.
Why is she helping me?
Well, with advantage then,
Yeah.
because she's helping you.
17.
17. You are pulled out.
Yeah.
You've had a spike just go through a little bit of your thigh. It really, really hurts. Really hurts. Look, we can't be going off. Is this your first dungeon delve?
Yeah.
You've got to go carefully.
I've never been in a dungeon
If you-
before.
Well,
Who
there'll be
keeps
loads of...
dungeons these days?
Well, Darkwood Ruins is a big one.
Oh, have you
That's
been?
where we was going to be going.
Uh,
We didn't get that far.
my leg.
Look, let's do something about that.
Alright.
Wait a minute.
I look very
'Cause I can help you with that.
I'm sorry, Road. I thought there was like a secret passageway down here. Something. It's
It's
very.
alright, you couldn't have known.
It's very stupid that they would just put a dead end with that trap because no
quite
one,
funny,
no one would
actually.
even go down here anyway.
You exactly would. That
I
people
did.
will do what you said,
Yeah,
and
I
that's how
went-
people do it.
I just did.
They go
What
and
do you
look at
mean
the
no
dead
one
end
would go
clearly,
down?
and it does. Okay, she's going to cast Healing Word.
Oh, thanks.
Hang on a minute. Healing. I need to look it up.
In your mind.
She puts her hand on your leg. And
Alright.
utters a few words and waves her hoopak around a little bit.
Stop saying hoopak.
I
Hoopak,
like
that's the
it.
name of it. 1d4 plus his spellcasting ability modifier. That's fine. plus 4. Nice! 8 hit points back.
Oh, okay, great.
It's almost all.
Alright, now look, be careful, alright?
Okay, yeah, I
We
will.
gotta be careful, we gotta stick together.
Alright. Okay, we'll move as a group, thanks.
So you move back to your starting position.
Alright,
What do you want to investigate
let's
next?
go for...
Can you lead the way because you're better at investigating?
Alright.
I thought you were the killer investigator.
No, I've got no intelligence.
Oh, okay, alright.
Right, shuffle round.
Good that you admit that. Alright.
Oh, my pyjamas!
What would you like to do?
Alright, I'm going to check for traps.
Check for traps where? What are you
In
checking?
front of me.
Like the
The
floor?
ground.
We need a 10-foot pole.
Hey, pass me your stick thing.
10 goes, get out of the way, get out of the way. She uses her hoopack, right? You don't have to keep doing that for everything.
I will.
Okay, hang on. Okay, that's 21. She starts tapping the floor all around. The door opposite, the northern door, starts tapping the floor all around it. I think it's alright. I can't see nothing either. I think we're alright.
Is that the door with the bar on it? That's got kind of barred?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saying, okay, yeah.
Is it barred or is it like...
It's barred, yeah, it looks like it's barred.
But does that mean bar across or bars in like bars?
Bar. of
Oh,
course,
right,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? But you can't see the latch. There
Okay.
doesn't seem to be any
Yeah,
visible latch to it.
yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm going to go right up to it then.
Okay, you go up to the door.
I'm going to try and... Can I do a more
Is this the
thorough
north
investigation?
door?
No, it's this one, yeah.
Oh.
North,
Yeah, the northern door.
I'm going to... Can I try and do a more thorough investigation?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
What's so funny?
Wisdom, perception or investigation?
Alright. Oh my lord, this dice is so bad.
Get a different dice.
Right.
Your yellow one is right there.
No, that's been bad as well. 3.
Maybe it's done being naughty.
I got 3.
Yeah, you don't...
Done being... Don't wanna use
You're
it.
searching for traps on the door?
Well, I'm trying to search for a way that it could be possibly opened. But I will check it for traps first.
Okay. That involves touching it, yeah? If you're going to give it a proper investigation.
But check for traps.
Are you perceiving or investigating?
First of all,
I think perception is looking.
I'm going to perceive it and see if I can see any traps that will hit
And
me.
what did you roll?
I haven't rolled yet.
I thought you just did a roll for that.
Oh, 3.
Oh, okay. You don't see any traps.
Oh,
What would you like to do?
no.
Have someone else open it, Rowan.
Hey.
Don't worry, I'll open it for you.
No. What
I'll
about
touch it. I'll touch. No, okay.
Tem? You use your stick and poke the door. Let's all stand back.
Alright. She starts touching it like with her thing.
We'll stand back a bit.
And starts like tap, push, tap, push, tap, push. And as she does this, 3 arms spring out from the lintel of the door and surround her.
Arms? What kind of arms?
3 like arms come out.
Like human arms?
No, like magical arms, like these magical like come out like and grab her and pull her to the door, such that she is like holding her thing. What the hell?
Why are
is
you
this?
suffocating?
What the 9 hells is this?
He's hugging you.
1 second. Okay, she manages to wriggle free from the arms that are like, and they seem to be made of this very thick ebony wood. You know, like really thick, fine ebony wood. But then they solidify, and she manages, after a little time, because of her size and her acrobatics, to get out of it. At which point the arms go back
It's a
into.
lonely door. It wanted a hug.
Do it again.
I'm not doing that again. What's going on here?
Why did it do that? Right, will it do it again if we touch it again?
I wouldn't.
Let's just go to the other door. Jeez.
Let's just focus. Let's focus our efforts. Come on, let's not go to the other door.
Okay, go to the other door.
No, I just said
Is
let's
that what
not.
you do?
I said let's not.
Oh, okay.
No,
What are you doing
I
then?
want to go over to the other door.
Okay, this has an infinity symbol on it.
Push it.
Right, if you wanna go here, so you go look at it.
I'm gonna push it.
It seems to be stuck shut, so when you do that, it kind of but it seems to be stuck shut.
What about the infinity symbol? Is it like sticking out the door?
It is carved into the door.
I'm going to tap on it.
You hear a slight echoing as you do that. Like the sound of it is a proper door.
Does it have like a handle?
No.
I'm going to trace my finger on the infinity sign.
Alright, you do so.
Alright, do we have to like knock?
Push it then, idiots!
That's right!
No, maybe we have to like knock an infinite amount of times to get it.
Strength as well. 8 strength, 8 strength, 16. Come on, Muscly, push it!
I got 16, I'm 15.
What's your athletics modifier?
+4.
Go on, give it a push! I'll help you.
That means I have to get the traps then.
She does help you.
Alright.
Come on, push!
Okay.
With advantage.
17.
Okay. It starts to move like... Come on, Kika!
What is behind this thing?
It's really stuck.
Oh, it's so annoying.
I hate this
Does anyone
place.
have any oil?
I wanted to get some, but they've all out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! That was a treat. Hang on, let me see if I've got something that might help.
Can I just like poke my rapier around the hole in the door if there's a hole?
There is not. I mean, it's
Bro.
it fits in the.
Could just be some random wall.
It's definitely a doorway. It's just stuck. It's just stuck. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. Right, Tem, do you have anything then?
I can't help. I healed you. I
You
can't.
just said if you look, if you
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
Is it made of wood?
Yes, it is.
Can I green flame blade it?
No. It's not an enemy. It's not somebody. It's not an opponent. So no.
Alright. What can we do? Let's see here. What if I play it a song? What if I don't know.
Have a little rest, and then we'll give it another push.
No, we're not resting again.
We started to move it. Just everybody.
We could go back
Take
to
a
that
minute.
other door in
Can I try to push it?
Go ahead. The DC's higher, but go ahead. She tries to help you. She does help you. What did you roll?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, it doesn't shift at all. Like,
Ooh, can I get the dagger? The sharp dagger.
yeah.
And can I try and cut the door?
Why don't you just cut,
You can't find the dagger.
cut
I don't know
around
whether
the
it got lost in your pack or somewhere else. You can't find
Oh.
it. Doesn't seem to be on you. You don't seem to have it.
Tem.
Can I have the dagger?
What?
The dagger.
Oh yeah, I was just looking after it for you. Here you
Oh
are.
my god.
You left it behind. I was looking after it.
I didn't leave it behind.
Alright, shush, come on, look.
I'm gonna try cutting the door with it.
No, cut
Tem
around the
starts to massage you.
Tem,
Your arm.
get off
She goes,
me.
come on.
Tem.
Oh, sorry.
What did you take?
You nearly opened the door then.
Look, you gotta get rid of your sticky fingers, alright? We see it. Like, stop trying to.
You haven't. No, you haven't. You haven't seen her do it.
Yes, you opened my couch a little bit.
You didn't see her do that.
She
I
can
nicked
still-
nothing from you.
She can still think that.
I have not nicked nothing from you.
So you have.
Double negative. I've not nicked nothing from you. I've not begun to not nick anything from you any sooner than it takes to not nick nothing from you. Not.
Alright, Tem.
I think that was an even amount of nonsense.
Right, let's just sit here and think about it, because you nearly wedged that open. I reckon if you and me both help her,
Yeah, if we
we
all
can do it
push.
again.
Should
Now
we
come on.
Ready?
Alright, you get advantage. Both of you put your shoulders into it.
I don't.
11. My dice
I hate this
keep-
place so much.
And the door kind of like it's trying to open. It feels like there's something wedging it from the other side that could give way. You're not sure.
Yeah. None of my dice like Rowan. Alright.
Alright, so you hang about and wait for another hour just to get your strength back, just to limber up and all this kind of thing. And a long hour goes by down here in this corridor. This weird, quite creepy, dark corridor. Your flame burns and sheds this flickering orange light up and down the corridor as you give it another go. With advantage.
21.
Yeah, you needed 20.
Okay.
So with that, you... It's going, come on! And you both push it. And then suddenly you've got... And it slams, swings open. And you go literally head over heels into a tiny little room.
Tiny.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Come on! I hit his face.
Please move Rowan into there. And as you tumble forward into it, you two just see her wink out.
Oh my god, it's always me!
So you literally, as you tumble in, you see her just vanish.
It's the demon mouth.
If I go to the
you feel yourself tumble into a long corridor, and you go down. Give me a dexterity check for how.
23.
Fine. You just go into a roll and stand back up. You're in a long corridor, and about 10 feet ahead of you, there's a door.
Oh.
As you look behind you, though, you see nothing. You see 10 feet to a dead end.
Guys!
I'm gonna walk in after her.
Okay, you walk in and vanish. You walk into a corridor and you see her ahead of you. So you literally walk forward, nothing, and then you see her. It's like going through an invisible curtain.
That's a very weird sensation.
Cutscene. Tender's like, okay, that's interesting. Oh! And she jumps in and arrives, and you literally, as you look back up the dead end, you suddenly see Maverick walk towards you, and then 10 jump in as well.
That's a bit of a funny way, isn't it?
Does it go back the same way?
I'm going to go back over and see. Put my hand against the wall.
You walk along the corridor.
What?
You walk along the corridor. You do not see her disappear. So as you walk back along the corridor, you're now in this corridor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shoot. No going back then.
Well, there might be a different way out.
Maybe.
The builders have got to get out of here somewhere.
I guess so.
So you stand now in a 10, 20, and about a 20-foot long corridor with a...
You said long in an American accent.
Did I?
Yeah.
Long corridor.
And then came out.
Can we draw the corridor on the map, please?
Yeah, so put it somewhere separately. So we'll put it here.
Slightly
So
off the grid.
You're all here.
What was at the end? A door. A door's at the end.
Yeah, doors at the end.
Right, then go up loud.
Now, let me explain what you see fully, okay? So, So you find yourself in a similarly muralled and glyphed dark corridor with weird, almost hieroglyphics along the walls that none of you can understand. They don't seem to be written in a language that you read.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we'll give it to me again. Common?
Sylvan, Common, Elvish.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
Abyssal.
Yeah, no. Just weird glyphs. You're not sure whether they're telling a story or whether they are a carving of something. They're very odd, very elaborate and curvy, all the way down to this door that seems to be made of like sandstone. And as the corridor widens out somewhat as you look down towards it, and this door is almost fully round, occupying the end of the corridor. This similarly is decorated with glyphs that go around the entire door, and there are within it several cutouts within this portal that you're seeing ahead of you that You're not sure whether you can see a pattern in them, but this seems to be the only portal, the only exit from this corridor. What would you like to do?
I've got a bad feeling about it.
Throw something! Wait, it's a door. What's the door? The door has cutouts in it. So you can...
Like it's got bits, like
holes.
imprint. Yeah, holes in it.
So you can see through. Right, I'll go up to
Not that see through, but just holes in it, indents in it.
Oh, okay, alright.
Don't just walk up to it.
No, I'm going to check for traps in the corridor.
Okay, give me a
good at that.
perception or investigation. Which one?
It's investigation.
Okay, so that means using your hands and touching and stuff. Go ahead.
9.
Okay. This corridor doesn't appear to be trapped as you walk down it.
Okay.
You get up to this large sigil carved round door. What would you like to do?
I'm going to listen to it.
You don't hear anything.
Just explodes.
You can knock on it.
It just is like knocking stone.
It's stone.
Yeah, like
Right.
sandstone.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Is there a handle?
There's lots of places you could grab it.
Oh, what's it with these doors and not having handles?
Yeah, I'll try and push it.
Okay, it definitely doesn't push.
Oh, it's a pull. Yeah, right.
It's not a pull, no.
It's a slide.
It's a lift.
I'll try it. Oh, it's a pull colours. I'll try and slide it.
Like slide
To
it?
the side, yeah.
Okay. It doesn't seem to slide as you put your hands in
Oh,
it.
I'll pull it down.
No.
Does it go up?
Let's see who figures this out. That's not a bad roll, actually. 19.
It's like a cat flap. It like
It's a round, so maybe it rolls.
spin.
Whoa!
It's a spin. I knew it was one of them.
It's a spin.
Like it.
All right, ready?
Or you
This'll
just
go.
All right, give me an athletics check.
It's like a steering wheel,
19.
Nice. All right, you kind of notice some of the grooves are like maybe places to put your hands, and you kind of, and you slowly start. And as you do that, dust and dank air escapes as you literally roll the door sideways
Like Jesus is
out of the way. And as you do that, you hear ting tong tang.
Oh.
Dexterity saving throw,
Oh.
please, all of you.
You could have left me out of this.
19 again.
6.
6. Okay. As you're rolling, you ting tang tang, and you hear tss, and out of some of the small holes in this door, as you're rolling aside, some small jets of acid come flying through. One of them hits you square in the chest.
Ow.
You take 3 points of acid damage,
Oh.
and you will take that next round
Sound
as
like
well.
a Minecraft cow.
So 3 points of acid damage. You manage to duck your head, and
Why my hand?
If only it was poison damage.
as does Tem. As you push
How
it aside.
many points of damage did I take?
3.
3.
Wait, is 10 okay?
Sorry?
Did you say 10?
Tem's
okay?
alright as well.
Wait, is it poison or acid?
Acid, I think.
Ah.
Acid. Beyond this door is a pillared porch overlooking a chamber that contains a model of a city. Arranged on the porch you see numerous clay statues of guards holding bronze-headed spears. The face of each statue is different, as if they were modelled from different subjects. Next to each statue is a small glazed clay pot. The walls are decorated with brightly coloured frescoes all around, depicting royal court in ceremonial garb,
Like that's clay painting or something.
and a king arrayed with his armies. There is a chill in the chamber beyond, like that of a brisk winter morning. In the centre of the room is an enormous, tarnished copper raft, crafted to resemble a dragon bearing a copper coffin. The raft is afloat on a sea of silvery white flowing metal, fed by several rivers that trail along the floor of the room. The flowing liquid appears to be cool. You have to imagine, remember, that your torch is the only visible dim light, bright in the vicinity but dim thereafter, that reflects back this copper and this silver and this weird dull metallic glows.
Is this where he's buried?
Between the waterways, these sort of, I used the word earlier.
Oh yeah.
The ziggurat.
Ziggurat-shaped temples rise skyward in mute paean to the gods, some ancient gods. 3 of these ziggurats appear to have tops that can be removed. In the rest of the area ahead of you, a royal complex sprawls across verdant fields. Remember, this is all like a model that you're seeing on the floors. And remember, you're on a porch looking down on this in front of you. There is a blight on this entire spectacle, however, for several of the models have been smashed and melted. As you look out into this chamber, some, let me just get the measurements for you.
1d10 Tarasks.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Some 30 foot across and much, much wider, maybe 40, 45, 50 feet wide. And as you look out on this view of this weird chamber, that's where we're going to leave it for today.
Oh man!
You're a 3rd level fighter.
Yes!
You're a 3rd level warlock.
Hell yeah!
Finally.
3rd level.
The best level.
Hit points.
Yeah, let's roll hit points.
Okay, good. Okay,
What do you roll?
5. And I don't have a Constitution 1.
5.
Nice.
And I don't have a constitution.
All right.
So
at this stage, this is quite a biggie, right? You get to choose your subclass.
Yeah!
You are choosing
Gunslinger.
Gunslinger. And
If I can
you
figure it out.
are now at 3rd level.
I gain a bunch of stuff.
Now this is where you get a patron thingy.
Pact boon. So I get to choose a pact boon. At 3rd level, your otherworldly patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal service. Yeah, I don't know.
Right, let's just see what the undead patron gives you.
No, it's not dependent on what your patron is.
Is it not?
No. It's Pact of the Blade, Pact of the Chain, or Pact of the Tome.
Oh.
And in Tasha's guide, it's Pact of the Talisman as well as added. But
Oh, you do know your expanded spells. You get Bane and False Life. Oh yeah, you know that.
yeah, I do know.
Alright.
So I get to choose between those 4 Pact boons.
Which one are you going to go for?
Oh damn, I don't know. I really want Pact of the Tome because it's very powerful, but Pact of the Blade suits my character, so I'm going to go Pact of the Blade.
Cool, what does that give you?
You can use your action to create a packed weapon in your empty hand. You can choose the form that this melee weapon takes each time you create it. You are proficient with it and you wield it. This weapon counts as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistances.
What? At 3rd level? That's insane. This is what Tem looks like.
I love her!
Oh,
Tempted. Oh, it's an actual. That's so cool. I love her. Yeah, obviously, Gunslinger's not in this book.
No, Gunslinger's in D&D Beyond. We'll find it there.
D&D Beyond.
Alright, that's where we're going to leave it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.